Hello, welcome to Tales of the 20-Sided.
Way! Woo, woo, woo!
Hey!
Emma actually whooped.
I
We're
did.
making progress, guys. We're making progress. Welcome, everyone. It's nice to see some regulars in chat already. We are a bunch of weird individuals who play D&D and talk rubbish most of the time. If it's your first time seeing us, all of our videos are on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Welcome. Thanks, guys. That was without prompt. It was perfect. Every single one of our videos, except for the fact that I made a mistake this week and didn't let this happen, is up on YouTube on the Friday after we stream. Last week's session will be going up tonight. If you're on YouTube, it will be up already. But on Twitch, if you haven't caught up, it will be up at 8:30 this evening. It's a doozy. Don't miss it. So yeah, all of our previous stuff is on YouTube. There'll be a card somewhere around that will point you to our playlist with every episode until now. We're also on all of the other socials, all of the TikToks and the Instagrams and the X, formerly Twitter, and Reddit. We're on that. A big shout out to our partners over at Pitter Patter Emporium, which, if you are catching us for the first time, make amazing miniatures for your tabletop games. They've got a massive array of classes and races available and monsters, and they have partnered up with lots of different companies, partners, to give you the best selection of minis. And if by some reason they don't have what you are wanting, or you have your specific character that you're wanting to print, you can go to Hero Forge or Eldritch Foundry, download the STL, and let the guys at Pitter Patter Emporium take care of the printing for you at a fraction of the cost. Check them out at pitterpatteremporium.etsy.com or pitterpatteremporium.co.uk. They're amazing. They're good guys. They have done some great minis for us for this campaign. And we love them. So show them some love. If you go to the checkout and put in discount code TOT20 for Tales of the 20-Sided, TOT20, you'll get a lovely 15% off. And who doesn't love a discount in today's climate? No Kev today. No Ollie. Joining us and then leaving us. We will talk shit about you, Ollie, when you're watching this back. We just because we can. But he will be back at some point next week, hopefully. If you are watching us for the first time, give us a like, give us a subscribe on YouTube, give us a follow on Twitch. It all helps. We are trying to make more content. Those on YouTube may see a video of myself going over the new player's handbook. That is stuff that is going to be progressing. We've got a couple of other videos in line. Me and Ed made a cantrip tier list, which was a lot of fun. So that will be coming soon once it is edited. So give us a subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and you won't miss this stupidly funny group of people making D&D and TTRPG content. Have I forgotten anything? Yes, I have. Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime.
That's the one.
If you are watching on YouTube or Twitch and you are subscribed to Amazon Prime, then you get a thing called Twitch Prime. That means any of your favorite streamers, including Tales of the 20-Sided, you can subscribe to them for free instead of using your hard-earned money. Use Jeff Bezos's instead, and you can subscribe for free. If you link your Amazon to your Twitch account, you can support your favorite streamers, earn them a tiny bit of money for the work that they do and the content they provide for nothing. It is a service that you are getting for free. You might as well use it. It does not renew automatically, so you can go and subscribe to a different streamer every single month if you want to. But why? You're here. You might as well use it on us. But yeah, it might as well be used if you have it. A lot of people don't know they have it. And although this is free content, there are a lot of streamers that put a lot of work in, do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and supporting them for free is something that I think is a great idea. So make sure you use your Amazon Primes, your Twitch Primes, whatever you want to call them. I think that's it. Is that it? Ed, you're clever. Is that it?
I think so. You mentioned.
Excuse me.
I didn't say Martine, I said Ed.
I know, but there's more than one person here that's clever.
We're very lucky to have many clever people in our group.
That sounds very condescending.
Oh, patronising.
I take great offence.
I'm glad you picked up on that subtext. I kid. I don't think any of us can anyone think of anything that's been missed?
No.
I think you got it all.
Edward. Roll the intro.
Back.
Oh, nice. Smooth as usual.
Like butter.
Tell me when to switch to 2.
I will. Martin, just because you said like butter, what did you say? Something about butter in a session that I was playing with you before?
Oh my god!
It was this combat last time. I said smooth and silent like butter, and then you were like
silent like
"Oh
butter.
yeah, it's good. It's a good job.
Yeah.
It's a good job. I didn't buy the noisy butter."
Well, I don't think you said smooth. I think you literally just said.
Said silent.
I think you just said silent like butter.
You're not helping the situation, Ed.
It's like
I wonder why I went to Ed.
Butter's known for its silence.
Anyways, what's the recap again?
So, to recap where you are at. You have been in Eldoria for a while, looking into a mysterious fog that killed lots of people. Alongside that, you have been helping General Wimforth in his pursuit of ending the Velvet Blade. In the last session, you snuck into Warehouse 13, a resource for the Velvet Blade, who have been doing some black market deals using tunnels underneath. You snuck in, found some strange places in the tunnels, body of water with some boats in that seemed to lead out for a long time. People sleeping who you dispatched of quite quickly. And you ended in a room with Rika, a member of the Velvet Blade, and 2 of her guards. She, during conversation with you, Maeve especially, after asking about her colour of tiefling and how they came about, proceeded to transform, almost growing in size and mass. And after a fair amount of combat, and a few of you hitting the floor, one of you a few times.
I say a few of us, it was all of us but one.
No, Kef did not drop.
All but one.
So a few of you dropping, most of you dropping, one of you a lot of times. You dispatched of Rika and 4 of her guards in total, cutting off her head afterwards. You left Warehouse 13 in a hurry after hearing boots in the distance, and went back to your tavern that you have been staying in. Taking on some light activities. Bits of reading, bits of stuff to do in the background. All of a sudden, the earth started to tremble. Cracks started to appear in the walls, dust falling from the ceiling. And a maelstrom of noise and objects falling from the sky as the tavern you were in collapsed. Once the dust settled, you looked around to see yours wasn't the only building that had fallen. Cracks strewn around in the floor, dust rising. Many buildings had fallen. And in the middle of this scene was a cloaked individual who looked similar to one you had seen previously in the fog. At the beginning of that combat, one of you had disappeared into thin air. And that is where we're going to start. So we will travel back in time at the beginning of said combat. Rika has just transformed. And the rest of you see as Maeve fades out of existence. And can we have everyone else take their headsets off or whatever you are wanting to do in order to not listen to what is happening? Keep your phones with you because I will let you know when we are ready for you back. And I would like to just have me and Maeve, please.
Ooh, I'm scared.
Thank you, Ed. Maeve, you are stood with the others. Rika has just disappeared. Rika has just transformed. And readying some spells, some incantations as usual. You suddenly feel a feeling you have felt previously. And things go dark. You know this is a plane shift. You blink, and after a moment, you are surrounded by the most beautiful of forests. The air itself seems to have life. The towering trees, their trunks adorned in silver and gold, stretching towards the sky like ancient guardians. Their leaves, each of them a miniature stained glass window almost, fluttering in a symphony of colour. Emerald, sapphire, amethyst. You feel the mossy ground beneath your boots, cushioning every step as you start to walk forward. But it's not just normal moss. It's a living tapestry, woven by mischievous pixies and somber dryads. They whisper secrets as you pass, and you just hear this familiar sound of the forest speaking. You are back home. You are back in the Feywild. And ahead of you, you see a will-o-wisp. Something that, excuse me, something that many people would find dangerous, but to you, a beacon of being home and a beacon of someone wanting to get your attention. This will-o-wisp starts to move as it realizes you are back and you are home, and starts to move off, summoning you to follow it. What would you like to do now that you are home?
At first, I'm just gonna kind of get my bearings from when I last was, and then when I realise I'm home, I'm just gonna like take a deep breath and just like look up at the sky and go like, and just like a big sigh of like, I've really missed it. And as I'm going to start walking, following the will-o'-the-wisp, but I'm also just going to like just be spinning and looking at everything as I do, just of like taking it all in and just feeling like at home again.
As you take in deep sighs, the air smells and tastes like Ducis petals and wild magic. A blend that sort of intoxicates your senses. You're so used to... You probably haven't smelt magic or tasted magic for a very long time, being in the material realm. But the very essence of the Feywild sort of now seeps back into your bones, awakening those powers that you know are strong when you're here. As you start to move off, following this will-o'-wisp, you see familiar trees that look at you and give a smile as they recognize you as you walk past. You see luminescent flutter wings, delicate like spun glass, trailing stardust in their wake as they move off into the canopy. Sipping nectar from moonflower blooms as their wings cast prismatic rainbows around. The path you are following starts to twist and wind. And as you walk and turn a corner into where some trees open up a little bit, you see the ancient oak heart, a familiar tree with his eyes like polished amber. It greets you with a voice. Child of both worlds, what brings you back home?
Hey, I'm not quite sure, so we're going to find out.
I wish you the best of times on your travels. Dance like the wind.
Of course.
He sort of just smiles at you, this big oaky smile. The will-o'-wisp ahead leads further and to a second opening. This sort of round place where no trees have sprouted. And you would know there are lots of places like this in the Feywild, and they are places that people tend to meet and party and have fun and play games. Maybe hide from people they have tricked. And a figure steps from behind a gnarled oak. His eyes, one black, one red. He's a foot tall. He is a typical tiny, mouthless Kilmulis, which you would be familiar with his long, extended, snout-like nose, wrinkled all over. And you know this individual as someone who works for the Sealy Court. And his name is Quevin. I would send you the spelling, but it's in Irish, so it might not help. But the spelling for that is Caoimhin. You know that Quevin works for the Sealy Court. And he is an emissary to the Queen of Fairies. And he looks at you with his thick, ragged wool and gossamer armor.
How are you, Maeve? It has been many a year since I laid my eyes on your face.
I'm very well, Creepvin. I didn't realise it had been so long. I'm still a bit muddled, I think, with time.
The time shift does confuse most. In our time, it has been 26 years. But we are aware that you will be away for the longest of times. How fares the mortal realm, still full of fleeting passions and fragile dreams?
Always, I'm trying to collect as many as I can.
Excellent. Excellent. I have been called to pluck you from your existence. I hope you weren't too busy when I plucked you away.
No, I think I was fine.
Good. We have had word back from a few agents that have been watching your work and believe you are doing well. You have ingratiated yourself well into the life of the material realms.
You see, as you would know, with a Kilmulis, mouthless completely, and this voice comes out of the end of his nose as it sort of extends and distends as he speaks to you.
I wondered what your feelings were on finding the Feyblade.
I've had nothing of it. There's been no sound, no whispers, no sight of it. I can't even feel it yet.
Interesting. That is interesting indeed. Do you know its true purpose? I am just worried that if you do not know its purpose, then maybe you would not seek to find it as quickly as is needed. But if you do understand the qualities of the Feyblade, maybe, just maybe, you might start to hear it better, if that makes sense to you.
Perhaps you could tell me what you think, and then maybe that will help me hear it.
Okay. He walks up towards you, this foot-tall, kind of shrunken individual, even at his height, seems smaller than he even is. And he leans into you and summons you down to his level. He leans in, his breath smelling of pine and mischief.
The Feyblade can sever the very threads that bind our court. It holds the power to unmake oaths, dissolve alliances, and unravel the Sealy's delicate balance. Imagine a world where loyalty wavers, trust shatters, and chaos reigns. People would just run around telling each other their names, their true names, and thanking people without worry.
That just sounds terrible.
And then there's the twist. The Queen of Air and Darkness, the Unseely's dread ruler, covets the blade. She seeks to plunge our realm into eternal twilight where shadows devour light. May the Feyblade could tip the scales. You are the key. You have been entrusted with a big task.
That sounds much bigger than I first thought.
You have friends. Seek them. They are out there. Not just the ones that you have made whilst in the material realm, but others, agents, watching you. They are aware of your presence. They know what you look like. They know who you are, who you really are. Seek them out. But do not blow your cover. Beware of the dagger. Beware of strangers. And if you don't, then the Feywild itself may unravel, so no pressure, of course.
Yeah, no, not at all.
You will find good news that in the prison of dances, there are 4 more that have been collected, and they move like the wind.
Wow, I bet they're having so much fun.
They are, but soon they will fall, and that will be fun.
As you are having this conversation with Quevin, you start to feel your marking on your arm start to burn and heat. It feels warm. Warmer than it ever has.
I'm going to pull my arm up and go like, and just grab it.
Quevin looks at you, and he closes his eyes for a second.
Oh, there is great danger. There is great danger indeed. Your friends are in trouble. You must return to them. Are there any messages that you need passing on to anyone before you leave?
Tell them that I'm safe and I miss them greatly. I miss everyone here, but I will do my duty.
He leads you over to a mushroom circle. And looks at you.
Can I start picking the mushrooms?
You can.
Eating them.
You can.
It has been an absolute pleasure to speak to you today.
With my mouth full of mushrooms, I'm just going to go, yep.
And as you do that,
too.
your vision turns black. And I'm going to message the others to come back.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Mystery. Mystery, mystery, mystery. Mystery and mushrooms.
That is, Sam in chat has said so many questions. Lots. I can't see if we're back on the normal screen as of yet, Ed. There's an ad, but we can go back onto the normal screen.
Yeah, I don't think
We'll wait for Reese, and we'll
Cool.
talk shit as usual.
Yeah.
I can't wait to find out what was said.
Lots. Sam in chat has already said so many questions.
No.
So many.
So cheeky.
Everyone's getting these secret chats. When are me and Pebble's going to get some?
I know, right? Oh, mine's been aired out. Like dirty laundry.
All yours has been aired out.
I will send you the spelling of that name.
Thank you.
God, everyone knew all of Jeremiah's embarrassing secrets by session 3.
Your fault. No one else's.
It's not my fault.
Snap back to reality. I'm just.
Wow.
Welcome back.
Thank
You didn't
for
miss
having
much.
us.
Not much happened. You didn't miss much.
Sure.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to put music on. I had such good music lined up. What a shame.
Gutted.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Martine.
Should have known better.
Wow.
Just twist that knife. Just
I'll put it
twist
in post. It's fine. YouTube can get the good music. Sorry,
Joking.
Twitch.
Exclusive just for you YouTube watchers.
YouTube special. You get a bit of fun music in the background of that, and it's called "Alice in Dark Wonderland." The song that I'm going to put in the background. A lot of fun.
I want to hear it. Send me it as well.
I will.
Ta.
We'll hear it again. Don't worry. As the rest of you stand there taking in this scene of collapsed buildings, earth cracked and torn, and this figure swathed in midnight hues, a silhouette against the now stormy sky. They look and their eyes meet yours, two orbs of crimson. You hear screams in the distance. You hear people coughing and regurgitating like you have previously in the fog. And as you stand there looking at this cloaked individual, another individual stands between you and them as Maeve reappears, facing you guys amongst some rubble.
She's stuffing mushrooms in her mouth.
Okay.
Have we stood up at this point, or are we still in the debris?
You're stood. You're stood. As you look around, you see an arm of Kef underneath some debris.
God. Sorry, Ollie. Roll for a new character.
Where did you get that? Where did you get mushrooms from? Where have you been?
I'm not quite sure that now's the right time for that conversation. Jeremiah says, looking at the just suspended in midair.
Is that guy you were talking about?
Yes, the one we fought on the rooftop.
Oh,
Everyone okay?
nice.
Well, let's not talk about ourselves. Let's ask this guy some questions.
I'm just going to spin around and look at the ganga. And then I'm going to turn back and look at you and go, what did you all do?
What did we do? We did nothing.
We
What did you do?
were killing.
Did anyone
Rika
save my
whilst
pillow?
you just what?
Did anyone save my pillow?
No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Maeve. When the tavern was collapsing around us, we did forget to make sure that your pillow was okay.
I will mourn it.
I go past Maeve, just ignoring her, and I go up to the guy and I sort of go, "Can you come down here, mate?"
This is me reaching for dice, by the way.
I know. I thought so.
Take cover.
I probably shouldn't have done this because I forgot right until this second how low on health I am.
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
We short rested, didn't we?
We short rested, but that's probably
short
not
rest.
going to be enough.
So if you should be back at full health then.
No. What do you mean? It's not back to full health, is it?
We short
Did
rested,
you
so
use
you would.
any
Did you?
hit die?
Yeah, I rolled my hit die, but
All right, yeah.
it didn't. What?
Yeah, that's fine. If you rolled your hit
Yeah.
die and you're still not at full health, then that's cool.
Yeah. It's not cool.
It is.
Fuck my life! I got a 4 altogether.
You are, as you look at this individual and move up to them and say, could you please come down here? You see them just go like that and just flick a hand towards you. And you fly back to where your friends are
Pebbles.
and land on the floor with a thump.
Can I rush over and like pull her up? And as I'm pulling her up, I'm going to look up at him and go, "You leave my pebbles alone, you."
These eyes just still staring at your group.
Oh, it's fine. I'm fine.
Can I check on Kef?
You can roll me a medicine check.
I'm going to stand in front of
I'll give you
Pebbles.
guidance, Jeremiah. Can I give you guidance?
I go, he flicked me. He flicked
he
me
did?
away.
Say again. Yeah. You have guidance. Yeah.
Was he this strong last time?
He ran away last time
You can find him last time.
and left
14.
the blobs.
Pebble
If he's
just gets up
dying.
back to her feet.
I have no healing abilities.
Well, we only knew him a little.
Misha, we have to save him.
Why would Misha say that?
I've got.
260.
I've got. I'm all out. I can't. I'm going to try and if best I can. I've got no spells left.
Well, help me. Can I attempt to
I'll
stabilize
go-
him?
I'll try out a help. Can I help? Being high in medicine.
Only one person can stabilize at a time.
Do you say? Do you
Yeah.
verbalize that you're better at medicine?
I'm a healer in essence, so
I will assist you.
okay. Yeah, stand back. Let me have a look at this. I'm gonna ask Jeremiah to step aside while I look. I'll take charge. So let me have a look at this.
Let's see your dice. Show him your dice.
Oh yeah, show your fancy dice off.
Yes.
That's a new little section.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at it line up and shit.
Ooh.
That's a roll.
Let's see your dice. Emma, let's see your dice. It's like a little game show, you know. Do you get me?
But I think mine will take a long time.
Show one.
No, I mean the ones that you're using are yeah, one of the ones
Before
you're
session,
using.
Emma was rolling a multitude of dice to see which ones rolled best, and she wanted to use that session.
Nice.
Ooh.
I got an 18. Lewis.
Okay. Yeah, he seems stable from where you are currently.
I seem to have stabilized him for now.
Good.
He does
That's
have
good.
a lot of things on top of him, so you're not sure how long that will hold.
Okay.
Because he's being crushed
Yeah.
by a building.
I mean, you're a lot stronger
And
than
we're
me,
going
Misha,
out.
if you want to start freeing him.
You will recall Jeremiah and Misha just before the building collapsed, and you saw the first sagging of the rafters that Kef went like that to try and hold the building, and has taken the brunt of it falling on him.
I mean, we can try and dig him out, but obviously he's stable for now, but our main concern is this fella behind us. He could cause more trouble. I mean, we can try him. If he kills us all, then there's no point. We need to find out what's going on. I think I turn around and say, "Excuse me, sir, can you tell me what your purpose is here?"
I can show you instead if you would like.
No, just a verbal is fine.
And as you say verbal is fine, you see this individual just raise their hands, and you see these huge, jagged spires coming out of the ground. They are red in color, and they are raising up to the heavens. lots of them around all of you.
What do they seem to be made from?
You're not sure.
Are they solid? or
Around us,
liquidy?
like trapping
They're
us
solid. They are solid. They're not enclosing you in. They're just across the
Random
landscape
places.
you see behind this person from random places. These huge, monolithic, sharp-edged structures are being raised from the ground.
Like the points or corners of a shape around us.
Say again, sorry?
Like on the points or corners of a shape around us.
No, just randomly, like I just said. Across the landscape, just around. As you do take in this sight, you begin to notice that it is not just the road or street that you were on that seems to have collapsed. Looking around for as far as the eye can see, it seems Eldoria has been flattened. You see as arcs of red lightning start to flash in the distance.
Do we run?
Is that
or-
good enough for you?
Can I try to start digging out Kev?
You can roll a strength check. It'll be a high DC. This is building on top of him.
I'm gonna sort of almost whisper to myself, and I'm gonna go, Maggie, if you're behind me right now, this would be a good time to let us know. Okay.
We are on our
Right,
own,
guys,
lad.
we're fucked.
I got an
We-
8.
Yeah, this is a lot of stuff on top of him. Just his arm is free. This big, bulking, muscular arm.
I lay a hand on his arm and I say, I'm sorry. We'll
We've
come back to you.
either got to
I'll
go or
walk
we're
over to Pebbles and Maeve.
Does it feel the same? Like
Does what feel the same?
the world?
Yeah.
I show him the mark, and I go, what does this mean to you? Why are we marked?
I'm gonna grab Pebble's arm and pull it back down.
Ow.
Is
It
mine still
means
burning?
you are insects that I will squash at some point.
What? Why at some point?
Because right now, I do not have time for you.
I'm sorry, do you have an appointment to be at? Because
Is at the Nexus borders because we know what their wait times are like.
Wait, sorry, sir. Do you have a name? Do you have a name you go by?
Russia.
And how do you spell that?
If you look in the deities section of
Oh
your
God!
handout that I gave you, you will find Tal Rashar in there.
A deity. Okay. Nice.
Lovely.
Absolutely lovely.
Oh God! I shot a crossbow bolt at a God.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's not gonna go well, is it?
Okay, we are clearly outpowered here, guys, so I think we've just got to turn tail and leave.
Is he well known? Is he like a known God? Like, would we recognize the name?
Yes. All of you would recognize the name.
Would we know about his abilities?
You would know he is a deity, and you would know with the fact that Maeve has just been talking to a small individual who is a demigod. You would know that this individual has powers way beyond that.
Okay.
Gods don't often. Because I remember reading something in the stuff you gave us, the fact that gods are hidden behind. They don't tend to manifest.
More than anything, they don't tend to manifest. They don't tend to show their faces.
Is that common knowledge?
That is very common knowledge.
Why are you doing this?
Why show yourself to us?
Because I am going to extinguish this world of yours and get what is rightfully mine. I have one part now, thanks to people that were here, and I'll get the rest.
The Velvet Blade?
Just as you.
Are you working with another deity?
I do not need to work with someone else.
Why have we been spared?
Won't be.
But we have been for now. Why?
That is a question for someone looking out for you and not me.
So you didn't give us these marks?
No. Fear not death, because I will fling that door wide open for you soon.
Can I pinch my arm?
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
Yeah.
Okay.
I look around. You said the city's been flattened.
As far as you can see.
How far can I see?
All you see is this, as far as you can normally see. But there are no buildings being able to stand in your way of seeing anything right now.
So we're like stood in this building full of rubble, and then
You
as we
are
look out,
stood surrounded by rubble, and everywhere around you is flat and rubble and fire. And the sky is cloudy with this red hue. And this storm above head, there is red flashes of lightning and bolts that go across, as you see. And these huge spires that now reach the clouds.
Can I poke Pebbles in the arm?
Yep.
Oh.
I was just making
Keep
sure that
hurting
I
me
would-
today.
I was just making sure that you were awake as well. It's fine.
I'm on your side.
I was just making sure that we were both awake.
What are the spires for?
For this.
And you see as he just brings his arm like this. And you see as creatures start to appear out of the spires like portals.
I'm just going to look at Misha and Jeremiah and go, will you two please stop asking questions that he keeps showing us things for, please?
We need to get Kef out the rubble now.
You
Just
see
get
dark, apparition, ethereal-like creatures start to spread across the landscape from these spires like an army of undead, ghost-like visages.
We need to get Kef out the rubble now and go.
Grab an arm.
can I
It's buried in the
can I,
rubble.
Help.
can I turn around and see if there's any exits at all, or is there no exit? Or I'm thinking, are we stuck with? There's nowhere for us to go.
You can go anywhere you like.
Yes, we
There are
can
no
go
buildings
rubble.
left. Where do you want to go?
Well, we can't go anywhere. Literally, everything's rubble.
No, we can climb over it.
You can climb over it. You can run down streets. You can
Flee the remains of the
you can
ruins
move.
of the city.
You're not trapped.
Okay.
Kef. We need to. He's buried.
There's no time. We haven't got time. We've got to
We
go.
need to free Kef.
Can you lift up all this stone?
Can
I don't
you?
think you can. No, I cannot.
Give me a hand.
Okay.
I'll try and lift some stones.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
I'll
have
try and...
I'm
You-
pretty
use
sure
your
most of your
quarterstaff to
strength is dreadful.
We're trying to lift about 30 odd
Use your
tons
quarterstaff
of
as a-
stone.
to give yourself leverage.
Well, get your
You
sword
can
out.
all roll me strength checks if you are trying to move stuff. The DC is high.
16.
16
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
1, 2,
19.
Okay.
Not really
No.
high enough.
Nat 20.
For a total of
19. I got
Excellent.
a -1 for strength.
-1 on strength.
Yep.
The biggest, weakest
Yeah.
person ever.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yep.
You are able to move some of the looser debris from him, but the big stuff is not shifting. He is still crushed, and you see blood pouring from his head.
Question to the DM: if you are to open a bag of holding and stick his arm in it, would all the rest of the body go into the bag of holding?
No,
or
you'd have to shove him in there, and you would also know that putting someone in a bag of holding is dangerous.
Okay.
Because
It-
there
it-
is only a sufficient amount of air in there.
Right. Okay.
Could I use the bag of holding to pick up rocks?
If you can pick up the rocks, then you can
Like
get them in the bag
move
of
the bag
holding.
of holding around the
No.
rock.
They would stay where they are once you lift the bag of holding up.
Can I use my alchemical supplies to use acid to? What? That's not going to work, is it?
No, we got to go. This guy. I'm afraid we're going to leave Kef.
He's so
Can I
he's
use
only
my
in this
first
because
step?
of us.
Yeah. You can stay and you can
Pull
die.
him out.
Say it again, Maeve. What did you say?
If I hold his arm, can I use my first step to like?
Are you able to face step someone else or just yourself?
Oh no! On this one, I can only use it on myself.
I'm going to walk
Pebbles.
over. Go on.
No, you're all right. Go on.
I'm going to walk over and grab his hand, and I'm just going to say, I'm really sorry, Kef, but if you do survive this, I really apologise, but we've got to survive. And I'm going to start trying to walk over the rubble. We've got to
Yeah.
go, guys.
As Misha is saying all that, Pebbles has already like taken a bow out and she's holding a bow and she's walking off, like not saying anything. She's just walking off.
Okay.
I was following him. So Misha then follows Pebbles as he looks back. Come on, guys.
I'll follow him as well.
Jeremiah, what are you doing?
Guess we're leaving him dying about to eat my animals. May as well put him out of his misery. But fine.
This took a turn.
He's literally buried under rubble, and they said if we leave him under there, he's going to
Yeah, but-
unstabilize.
Like, save him. All right.
I take out my short sword.
Okay.
I'm not. I turn
You're
around.
going to cut his fucking head off.
I lay a hand on his arm, and I'm sorry. I am really sorry we got you involved in this. And I'll turn around and go to the group and start climbing over rubble. I will, before I start going to the rubble, I will activate my Crimson Right in both my blades.
Sure. Roll your self-damage.
You're kidding me? I got
Go on.
full damage on both fucking dice.
Nice.
Like 7 damage. Well, I get nearly full damage. I take 7 damage.
Nice.
I pop one of my chef treats in my mouth.
Okay.
Take 2 temporary hit points.
You guys are greeted as you start moving by a blanket of fire and rubble. And you see as there are all manner of big and small creatures that have been summoned from these large spire type monoliths that stand hundreds of feet above you.
It's like a barrier, so we can't. Yeah.
No. They're all over the place. These
okay.
structures are everywhere. As far as the eye can see, you can see these structures in random places, and you see creatures still coming out of them and heading out. And as you start walking, you see wolf-like creatures with eyes on tails dragging bodies out of buildings and eating them. You see ghost-like, dark, shadowy creatures floating around. What are you guys doing?
Can we see any sort of can we see any like through like any way through? Like, can we see? I don't even know.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for.
You can make your way
Safety?
around. You can move around. Where are you going?
So we were in the tavern. I imagine we've climbed up some rubble.
Yes.
So we're higher up now, essentially.
Well, you said that you're moving off of the rubble, but you are higher off the floor.
Any surviving
Not by a
building?
lot. No.
Like the library, Nexus Wardens, all that's... What's
Gone.
What are we closer to? Like, what used to be the city walls or the warehouse?
Probably the city walls.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I think we should just get out of this ruin.
Well, what Maeve?
Yep.
You disappeared earlier. Can you not disappear and we go with you? Because clearly everything's rubble, everything's a mess. You went somewhere. Can we all go together?
I don't think you'd be any safer where I went.
Demon guard behind us, not safer where you went. No, okay.
No, not for you.
As he says this, you see that this individual, Taurashar, as they have named themselves, start to lower. From hovering.
What, the individual?
What behind us?
Yes.
Is he going to where he's just going down? He's like moving.
Just going down. Just down to the floor, just to give you a visual on what that individual is doing as you spoke about them.
Can I find us a route out of the city? The quickest and safest route?
Yeah, you know it'd still take, from where you are, knowing where you were, you know it'd still take, on a normal route with normal roads, you're looking at half an hour. With the rubble that you'll have to climb, it may be tougher, but that's what you're looking at.
All those in favour of getting you the hell out of here.
We've got to get out of the city.
Aye.
So
Aye,
let's go.
let's go.
Yeah.
Do we want to try
As
and avoid
Go.
attention?
Yeah. So I would say Misha won't want to go to us if we won't leave us in going towards a pillar, but like try and avoid any demon creatures. I think.
Okay. What are you guys doing to avoid demon creatures?
I was going to
And
suggest
I'm
we
only,
move.
using, I'm only using
Stealthy.
demon creatures because that's what
yeah,
you
yeah,
I
use.
was going to suggest we move silently and
Yeah, and I'll try and whoever's got really good vision of demons. But we can see them all anyway, can't we? I don't know what I'm
You
trying
can.
to say.
Everyone seems a bit panicked.
can
Yeah.
I identify any
Well,
of the
but-
creatures?
Um,
Just because this might be one of the few instances of advantage on Fey Fiends or Undead might come in handy.
none of them are Fey Fiends or undead.
Oh, bloody hell. You said there was ghosts. I was hoping.
Yeah, but these are different. They just look like shadowy type creatures, but
I'm never going to use that feature.
you might.
Are they all?
You might.
Are these creatures all running in random patterns, or is it like a?
Yes.
Have they got like a straight goal? No,
They
all-
are going wild as such. They are making the most of checking out their new home.
I will start moving as stealthily as I can
Yeah, same.
in the
I'm
safest
gonna-
direction towards not the city, not the
Okay.
ruins.
Roll me stealth checks. Whoever is moving stealthily.
I
As
will.
Pebbles-
Yeah, I'll go following them as well.
Same.
As Pebbles stealths, she puts her mouthpiece over her mouth just below her eyes, and she crouches down with her bow and arrow at the ready.
seeing Pebbles do this, Jeremiah will raise his hood and pull his cowl up over his face. I imagine it's quite
Okay.
dusty.
Mm,
It is.
There's fog.
14.
I got 14.
15.
Okay. Okay.
Misha's going to put the stick right in front of his face, trying to blend into his stuff.
Okay. Maeve?
I got 5.
It was a group check, luckily the rest of them.
We're carrying.
As you start to move, watching out for any of these creatures that have now taken residence in Eldoria. You see any trees that once stood are now twisted and weeping sap that looks like blood. Their leaves have become skeletal and serrated. Roots that had permeated above the ground slither like serpents. You see shadows and shapes moving around you in the red hue atmosphere, clinging to walls and moving quickly in different directions, darting from here or there. You see some buildings that have fallen, individuals that look almost similar to humanoid, possibly past residents, springing back to life. Once vibrant, now shuffling around as hollow-eyed spectres, skin clinging to their bone. You can hear the rattle of their breath in their chest as they move around. Cobblestone that once was worn by laughter and footsteps now bears crimson stains as blood seeps from the cracks in between, pooling like spilled wine. You start to move towards the gates and the exit of this place. Is there anything you guys are saying or doing whilst you are moving?
Oh, no. Pebbles is. She's locked in.
We're trying to be stealthy.
Okay. As you move and climb over rubble and make your way, trying to remember as hard as possible. The geography seems weird with the fact that no buildings or landmarks remain anymore. But Jeremiah leading the way makes the best of the situation and gets to the point where you can see the exit. As you start to dart towards it, being stealthy, you see this cloaked individual lower and stand in front of that gate.
Does he see us?
Eyes red, staring in your direction.
Leaving so soon, are we?
Yeah, sorry, we've got to go. We've got an appointment somewhere.
Yeah, we've had it booked for weeks.
City's not
Do
like
you
it
know
was.
Maggie?
We're moving on.
Why have you killed everybody but spared us?
You see as these globules of red start to form around their hand. I haven't. And he throws them to the ground. And can you all roll me initiative, please?
He's making the blob monsters again.
These are hard to. Should we just outrun them?
I need to go and grab a pen because I don't have one. 2 seconds.
I
Oh
think
my
that means
God.
combat's null and void. No pen.
This is not good, guys. This is not good. This is no bueno.
Mm-mm.
I also need to fill up my drink and use the toilet. So talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, so Yeah, Totara also won. That's what I was thinking. That's why I asked about what are we closer to, the wall or the warehouse? Because I was thinking we could go underground and take the boat out of it.
Mm,
But there's just rubble everywhere. It's just weird how there's a bloody deity trying to take everything
But
down.
we're being
especially-
protected. He said so.
yeah.
Yeah, but
We've got a benefactor.
Yeah, but he is a deity of nightmares, though. So
He's a
must
god
be
of
Yeah.
nightmares. He's not a primordial, which is what.
That's
we know
why I
the
kept
markings
poking
are.
people. I was like, "Are we awake?
Yeah.
Are we
I
awake or
thought it
are
was
we
like-
asleep?"
But do
It's
you
gonna
know
be
what
like lost.
he said? Though
I thought it's like the entire, like with the entire city being gone. I thought it was going to be like, "Oh yeah, we wake up and we're asleep."
he said he's collected something, right? Which means has he collected the primordial shard?
I think so.
That's
and
what
then
I
the fellow
thought,
in
yeah,
Breda got
yeah.
it for him.
Yeah.
Because he's the. For anyone who. Tarasha, the god of nightmares, darkness, night, pain, and suffering. Isn't that a fun little combo?
Yep.
Hmm.
And the worshippers are often warlocks and rogues. Lovely.
Rogues.
But I don't get it because why is he attacking us now? Like, first of all, why didn't he attack us when he first spawned in? And then, second of all, like, why is he attacking us now when apparently he can't? When it's not our time to die or something like that? Do you know what I mean?
He's not
Like,
attacking. I mean, what he's doing right now, he's trying to kill us. Sorry, we're making a Doctor Who reference.
Yeah. We may be getting protected by someone. That's why we got the marks.
He's not trying to kill us, though, is he? He hasn't been so far.
that's what I mean. So why is he?
I mean, he
Throwing
sent
shit
those
at us
monsters
now.
after us once before. He's doing it again now.
But why? Maybe it's just to test our.
I bet he might have something
Like,
against the
abilities.
city rather than just us. Because he has successfully killed a lot of people in the city.
Who's the opposite of this demon, though? Which god would be the opposite of him?
I mean, I'll go through the pantheon list at some point and I can tell you
We've
like
got
a out of character, but
we've got to get him involved to fight this guy.
I think that's what we're here for. So it's definitely a primordial, I think, given what our markings are.
Yeah. Oh god.
It'll be round 2 against the gods versus the primordials.
Yes. So we've been hired by the primordials to fight these
Oh,
gods.
Jeremiah, what did you roll?
Hired makes it sound very nice. I got a 19 on my initiative.
Beautiful. Maeve.
10.
Good stuff. Misha.
9.
9. Pebbles.
15.
Lovely stuff.
I've just realised I spent 100 gold on a piece of armour I'm not going to have.
Oh no.
Oh
Did you not put it in your bag of holding?
no, he had to wait, didn't he?
I put a down payment on it.
Gutted.
Oops.
I hope he's a franchise I could give there was insurance on
franchise.
this.
I
Yes.
still hope we're asleep.
Screw leaving the city. Let's go back to the market. Let's see if I can find his body.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got it ready.
I still hope we're asleep and we're going to get to the end of the session and Lewis is going to go, and you all wake up. Come on, Kim. Like, if we think positive enough, it might happen.
Get ready for some more death
If
saving
it does, that's
rolls.
brilliant. But I'm taking it as it comes.
Ed, do you want to put us on the combat screen?
Can.
Oh dear. Here we go.
I don't know whether you're going to like this or dislike this.
What?
But I've just rolled 3 lots of initiative and I rolled very well.
F you.
Course you did. Course you did.
2 of them were natural 20s.
It's amazing how you can get good rolls when you need them.
I'm going to record my rolls from now on and send them to you after session and show you. I genuinely
think-
just roll well.
Yeah, like,
I need to visit at some point and steal your bloodstained dice. Because this is
I'm not
clearly
using the
too
bloodstained
much.
dice.
you know what?
I'm
I think
using
I'm
the-
going to
I'm using the
order a
one ring
pair
die.
of
Yes, where'd you get those?
The 1 ring dice.
Or any of them? Any of your loaded
The
dice?
bloodstained dice were from Emma.
So I didn't know.
It's your fault, Emma. That's what we're saying. for the soon to be TPK. It's gonna be your fault.
You've got no
Wow.
spell slots, do you? Oh my god.
I have no spell slots at all. None. Because the spell.
Oh,
all mine.
you get your wild shape back on a short rest though.
Yeah, I'll just turn into a fly. Or...
Turn into
Or your
a
heal,
fly.
or the healing.
You can't fly on your wild shape,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Just turn into a fly and then drop to the floor.
You'll turn into a walk.
I mean, I've got wings and can't fly, so we're all in the same boat.
Yeah. You're so
Right.
So love that joke.
Do. So this guy will be going first. He's going to hover over to here. It's not moving on my screen. I'm going to need to reload Forge. Give me 2 seconds.
Well, that's it.
Quick, kill the one he's not looking.
Quick.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
how it
for
works.
fuck's sake.
Bear with me, guys. Sorry about this. Okay, this individual is going to move here. And he's going to swipe at you, Misha. Say 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay.
So he uses his staff and swipes it away.
You see these creatures are shadow-like. They have wings, they have horns, they have huge, long, elongated claws, and it swipes towards you. But you manage to not get hit. This one next, who is going to come up to you, Jeremiah, and do the same and take a wild swipe at you. A natural 1.
Does it hurt itself?
Takes a swipe, and no, it does not hurt itself.
With it so close to me, do I think this is an undead creature?
No. I know you look disappointed, but it is not an undead creature. I can't help that.
And I mean, I am disappointed because there's things I could do to undead creatures, but
Yes. Jeremiah, it's your turn.
yeah. Just as it comes towards me and tries to slash at me, I lean out the way, and as it's coming towards me, I bring my short swords down in a dual slash as my blood-enriched lightning swords try to carve a slice out of this motherfucker. Come on. That is a base 16.
Will hit. Whatever the pluses are, it hits anyway.
That is you and you. Ooh, this could 8. 8 piercing, 4 lightning.
Good stuff.
And the other one, because I did a dual slash.
Yep.
Roll. That's a base 14 with a... That's a dirty 20.
Will hit.
Three, 7. 7 piercing, 2 lightning. How's it looking?
Shadowy.
Cool.
As you swing at it, you see as you carve through, there is no real purchase, but you see as waves of it disappear into the atmosphere. You've taken a few slices off. It seems to have done the right properties that you wanted it to.
Thank you for
But
the
yeah,
coded
you're not-
language.
End of your turn?
Yes.
Pebbles, you're up.
Okay. So Pebbles is gonna move.
If you move without disengaging, you would take attack of opportunity.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Don't forget that you can disengage as a bonus
I
action.
was going to say, what
I
did you
know.
learn last week?
I know. Hold on. Let me just double check.
It's fine. Maeve's got all her spell slots. I'm hoping.
Okay, so I'm going to. Can I attack this guy from where I am?
You can, but it'll be at disadvantage because you have an enemy 5 feet next to you.
Right, okay. Right, I'm going to use my cunning action. I'm going to come over here.
Yep.
And then what Pebbles is going to do is she's going to knock her, well, she already has it out, but she's going to knock her quiver into a bow. Not quiver. Fuck! Arrow into a bow. And then she pulls it back. And as she pulls it back and gets ready to fire it, she lights the end of it on the fire next to her.
Okay.
And then she fires it at this guy's noggin. Oh,
It is noggin. Go for it.
yes. It's base 19.
Hits.
Nice. And because I am behind this, I'd like to use my sneak attack.
You get sneak attack anyway because you have
Okay.
an ally within 5 feet.
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Yeah. So, okay. Cool. Bear with. Let me just
You've got this.
figure this shit out.
Headshot.
How
Nice.
painful it is that I can see donuts over there. I can't reach them.
11 plus
And I don't want to eat on stream.
15. 17 damage altogether.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Beautiful. Pebbles,
And
you
then-
see as you fire this arrow, the fire seems to grab onto the particles of whatever this creature is, and it dissipates.
Okay. And then I'm going to sneak over. Can I just sneak over here a little bit
You
and
can.
hide behind this rock?
You can. Mechanically, you won't be able to hide, but you can stand behind the rock.
Will it still hide me though?
For now.
Okay.
Well, except for this guy can see you.
Yeah.
Plant
but
cover.
will it give me sneak attack on the next turn?
It depends who you attack against.
Okay.
If you attack against this guy who can blatantly see you and you're not using a stealth roll because you don't have the ability to, with you fact you've used your bonus action and your action, you will not get
Okay,
sneak
I
attack
get you.
against that guy.
Okay. Perfect. But if
The
it's
others,
within 5
you would
feet
because
of-
you're behind
yeah.
cover.
Okay. Sweet. Good to know.
Okay. Maeve,
Yeah.
your turn.
I'm not sure. I'm going to use Firebolt and try and hit the one near Misha.
Okay.
Natural 20!
Yep.
Total of 27.
Roll damage.
Right, okay. Sorry, I forgot my dice then momentarily. 5.
And you got a crit.
Doubled, so 10.
Double dice, yeah.
Do I double the dice or do I double the...
Dice.
Oh, right, okay. So roll it again.
Not roll 2 dice. Roll the
Right,
damage.
sorry, yeah,
Double
10.
the dice that you...
Sorry, I got
Yeah.
confusing, yeah. 10. So 10 fire damage. I'm just going to like hold my hand out, and this blue flame's just gonna shoot out my palm and just like try and strike it in the strike it in the right in the chest where
Okay.
its heart would be.
You see as it flies towards it, this glowing blue amongst this sea of red. The blue flames spark and catch every part of this creature. And it disappears. Anything else that you want to do, Maeve?
No, that's me done because I don't. Well, I get one bonus action, but it's only a first step, so no.
Misha.
Okay. Seeing pebbles then with the fire, and it did some form of damage. I'm then going to produce flame. So as he sees hands produce flame, and then I'm going to launch it at the other remaining creature over there.
Okay.
So that would be 18.
We'll hit.
Okay. And we got a 9 damage, fire damage.
You see as the fire does catch on this thing, but it does not completely get rid of it.
Okay. And then I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Is this guy's turn? He's going to come up to Pebbles. And he's going to take a swing at you, Pebbles. For a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
For 6 points of slashing damage. And then it's this guy's turn. He is going to... You will see as his hands start to move in circular motions. And he seems to be looking past you guys.
I look behind us.
I'll
Currently
look
you see nothing.
silently.
And it would be an action to actually properly look. But currently there's nothing immediately behind you. Jeremiah, it's your turn.
I run towards the last remaining one.
Okay.
I run, drop to my knees and skid as I go past it with my blade out. I try to catch him, whatever it's standing on. In terms of appendages, to kneecap it and bring it down.
It's kind of in the air.
Well, then I try to take off a leg.
Sure.
That's a base 19 for...
Yep.
Cool. That's an unfortunate roll. 5 piercing, 2 lightning.
And you see as it disappears.
Pebbles turns to Jeremiah and goes, "Cheers, Jeremiah."
It's fine.
Anything else you're doing with your turn?
Check our surroundings.
There's lots of rubble.
Suppose I end my turn. It feels weird not doing anything else.
Pebbles, anything you want to do?
I will use my action to look around properly.
Okay, roll perception.
Eight.
You see there's a silhouette coming towards you guys. You can't quite make sure what it is, but it looks humanoid-ish, coming from this direction.
I sort of squint and I go, there's something coming from that way. It looks human.
Do we know if it's friend or foe, though?
I don't know, but I'd get ready to attack it, whatever it is. And Pebbles ducks behind and gets ready. Where's it come from? Sorry.
From this direction, from south of where this map is.
Yeah.
From back further into town, city.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get behind this rock here, and get ready to fight.
Okay. Maeve,
Yes.
it's your turn. You still have this enemy as well if you want to fight them.
I don't think I do want to fight them. That's the thing.
I'm just making you aware of the surroundings. You have...
Yeah, I don't think I do want to fight him. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ready an action, if I can, please. So, can I please ready a firebolt for if anything comes in and attacks any of us four?
Sure.
That's it.
Misha.
Being told there's going to be a big, obviously, humanoid coming, as a bonus action, going to summon my totem on the floor. So I'll point my staff. I'll tell you more or less where me and Maeve are. I think it's a 30-foot radius that'll get them to as well. I think it will. Yeah. And you'll see basically a spirit bear basically appear, quite large, quite sturdy in its area, and it gives everyone 9 temporary hit points, an advantage on strength checks and saves. So everyone gets 9 temporary hit points.
Good stuff.
And then I am also going to... Could I produce flame and get ready to throw it as an action? Could I do that? Or is it just a one-time thing where I produce it and then throw it at the same time? Or can I hold it and wait?
What does the spell say?
Whilst he's looking at that, what can you explain temporary hit points? Because
Yeah, so you get a number of temporary hit points, however many he has given you. Once they are gone, they are gone. You cannot re-heal them.
Okay.
So
on top of whatever hit points you have now as your current hit points, you then
the max
have
hit points or
your current hit points.
Temp. Yeah, I see temp.
Yeah, so
okay.
Stick 9 in
the temporary ones.
Okay.
I don't even use a sheet when I have them. I literally just write them down on a piece of paper, so I know what I've got.
Okay. Thank you.
Once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah, so it says there that can a flickering flame appears in my hand. The flame remains there until I dismiss it, or obviously clearly I launch it. So yeah, so I'll produce flame then, and then I'll hold it ready to launch it.
Okay. Fair enough. I am just sorting something out. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. I would assume all of you are looking in this direction, at this silhouette, or are you looking at the deity, or what are you guys looking at?
I'm looking at the direction.
Can I be facing towards west, so I can try to keep an? I'm darting my eyes between the two.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. So you've got the deity to the right-hand side, and whoever this person is, or whatever it is coming from the left of you.
I don't want to turn my back on the deity.
Misha will be on the opposite. So obviously, if you're looking this way, I'm looking at you. I've got Pebbles and then Maeve. So I'm looking at both sides. Yep. You're on the opposite side. Yep.
Okay. Maeve's still eating some mushrooms.
Firebolt just roasting them.
Yeah, I'm going to pop him in like it's, you know, like when people are having popcorn and they're like watching between, like, what's going on, like. Oh.
As you see this silhouette starting to come into light, you see a heavily set person with blue skin and horns that jut back. They're heavily armored with a big sword at their side, and their eyes look dark and empty. And you all recognize this person as General Windforth.
Ah, that's so fucking cool.
Yes.
Get him, Jenny.
Cheering him on.
And he is staring in Pebbles and Jeremiah's direction with his sword at the ready.
How is he looking at us?
He looks dead behind the eyes.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, like the
Do love
things
the
that
fact
came
you were
back.
celebrating a second ago.
Like
Jeremiah,
the things that came back.
I think reality's just kicked in. Oh no!
I knew it. When I first heard you said dead behind the eyes, I was like, oh no, have they got to him?
Pebbles she sort of like sees the general and she goes, ah, and she just gets a bit like excited,
I
and then
don't...
she goes, wait, Jeremiah,
Yeah?
why is he looking at us?
I don't think that's... I don't think that's the general we know anymore.
Ah, fuck. And she gets ready.
Are we staying? I say to everyone.
Where are we going to go?
mean, he won't
I
let
mean,
us
we're
leave.
literally at the wall. I mean, the wall's not there.
With a god
There's
in
nothing
between
there.
us.
We could go this direction.
Do you want to run? I tell you what, you run past the god first. We'll see what happens
Yes,
to
but
you, and then we'll decide if we're
if
going to
he's-
follow or not.
If he's bringing things to come fight us, he's got an entire city of dead things to come at us now.
Okay, so you try and run out first. You distract him while we run out the other side.
Do we want to fight him, or do you want to try to contain him? I point towards the general.
I don't want to
Pebbles.
fight him.
Yeah, Pebbles is a bit roughed up. She's like sort of, you can see she's got slash wounds, and where the that enemy that we were just up against has what did he do?
What did he do?
What did he do? How did he hit me?
Scratched at you.
Scratched it.
Clawed.
You can see her leather is torn from her shoulder going straight across her chest, and she's just rough. And she said she's got that dog in her. And she says
That dog.
Okay.
And Pebbles just
So in
looks
that
at Jeremiah
case,
and just shakes her head.
just checking how I do this. He's going to resist anything I do. Oh, I'm going to regret this. I run at him.
Okay. He does look undead.
Oh. Not even a little bit of excitement there, Ed.
No, because I didn't. Okay. Where's my? How do I deactivate it? Sorry, I'm looking for the wording when it says how I can deactivate my Crimson Right damage. I can choose another. It doesn't actually say anywhere.
It just says the rights effect lasts until you can finish a long or short rest.
Yeah. I guess in that case, I can't. I'll think about it for next turn then. I will try take some slashes at him.
Okay.
Stupid fucking plate armor. He had to die wearing the fucking stuff, really? That's a base 4.
It kind of
Ooh,
clinks. What?
base 18. For my bonus action.
Oh, right. Still a miss.
Oh, base 18. It would have been
Yes.
24.
No, 20 odd hits. Martine's face.
Ooh, okay, that's better damage. 9 piercing, 1 lightning.
How many, sorry?
9 piercing, 1 lightning.
Okay. Cool. First one catches against his armor. Doesn't even leave a scratch mark on this beautiful armor that he's wearing. Second one, as he looks down at the armor, you catch him on the side of the neck. He just looks at you. Gives you a very familiar smile that the general has given your party a few times. The eyes look lifeless, soulless, dark.
I need you to remember yourself. Oggy.
Is that the end of your turn?
I've got nothing else, yeah, unfortunately.
I liked that. That was good. Pebbles.
That was brilliant. Can I turn around and look at the Tal Rashar and just see if he looks like he's concentrating or anything? Will that use my action?
Are you proficient with Arcana?
No.
Oh,
Then you wouldn't be able to tell if he is concentrating on anything. Jeremiah, what did you want to do?
my weapons are magical, FYI, so that's magical. It's always been magical
No, I know.
piercing.
I know,
Okay.
I'm aware. Yeah, yeah.
So, I wasn't aware. So I'm glad you were. It just says, as a bonus action, you activate any right you know. So can I just, like,
It says you can only
Haste.
have one active, though, doesn't it?
yeah, you can only have one active at a time. So can I not, with starting another end one?
Doesn't say so. That's the hard
Doesn't
thing.
say anything. What?
Well, when we get round to your turn again, we'll figure it out, and I'll make a call.
Thank you. Sorry, Purples.
No, you're good. It's the wording of D&D, and we can't blame Wizards of the Coast. It's Critical Role's fault.
I'm googling for Matt Mercer Sage Advice now. So
Yeah.
I must have asked this before.
They must have. Pebbles.
So is he looking at the general? Even just looking at him?
You can roll an insight check. It won't be your action.
$15.
It looks to be staring off at one of the big towers, one of the big monolithic things that it is raised off in sort of this direction.
Right. I'm gonna sort of turn around and aim at him and say, "What have you done to the general?" I take a step forward and I go, "Hey, what
It turns
have
around
you
and looks
done?"
at you.
Yeah.
A mage hand comes from you, even though you can't use it, and just does this next to you. It looks at you.
Do not approach me, or it will be the last thing that you do.
Why? I had a little voice crack then.
Why? Why?
No!
Why? It just stares at you. These red paws just staring at you.
I'm going to shoot at his feet as a warning shot.
Okay, roll me just dexterity.
$17.
Okay. You hit just below, just sort of just in front of its feet.
I do that and then I quickly knock in another arrow. And I say, answer me. I'm going to have to... I say, answer me.
Roll me persuasion.
$8.
Okay. It turns its body and just stares at you. And you see as it starts to raise its hands. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Have I used my action now then?
You've fired. That would be your action.
Sorry, there was some random shouting outside my window then.
There's randomers shouting outside mine as well.
Okay. I'm going to... I'm going to get behind this rock and hide using my cunning action.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
That is 19.
Okay.
And I'm going to just aim ready at him.
Okay. Maeve,
Yeah.
Yep.
you're up.
Knowing about magic, would I know that he would, like, do I think that he'd be channeling through things? Like, would I know that he'd kind of need a conduit for this kind of power?
Roll me Arcana.
Oh. 15.
You would get the sense that this kind of power would, like, deities are very strong and they're very powerful, but their power comes from something. It's not just within them all along. Like, their power is bred from something. You're not sure what that is, but there is something that he draws, or she, or it draws its power from.
Yeah. Is any of the towery things, like, near me?
There's some just off of the scene, not far away.
Within distance for me to hit it with something?
Depends on what you are trying to hit it with. What kind of
How
range?
much? I've got 30, 60, 90, and 120.
Things from 60 onwards would be able to hit
Okay.
the closest one to you.
Right. I'm going to try and hit the closest one with Firebolt.
Okay, roll to hit.
$19.
19 hits it. Roll damage.
2.
Okay. You see as this firebolt leaves you, this blue flame, this small sphere of flame, heading towards this large structure. And you see as it hits.
Does he react or anything to that, or does he
He
not
is
bother?
staring at Pebbles.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's it then. That's me done.
Misha.
Seeing Maeve do it, I probably. Maeve, what are we finding the general, or are you shooting at the thing there? What's going on?
He's drawing power from something. He's drawing power from something to power it all. We need to know what it is. That's the only way we're going to stop him, is by destroying the power source.
So do you want to start shooting the thing, or the
I
general?
don't know. It didn't. No, it didn't seem to do anything.
Okay, I'll give it a try, and I'm going to launch my flame then at the. Hang on, in fact, let me check the range. Because obviously, I don't know what the range is. I'll tell you here. One action. It's just I can hurl it. 30 feet, so it's 30 feet.
You'd need to move.
Which direction, Lewis, do you know?
This direction.
Okay.
You'd need to move like 25 feet to get to hitting it.
That all right there?
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll
So
do.
I'm gonna do the same then. If seeing Maeve, I'm gonna try and take her advice and launch it then. Okay. Roll.
I advised you. I said I didn't know if that's where it was from.
You advised me. You're the leader, so I'm doing
I
it.
didn't know.
So we got 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 to hit.
12 will miss.
Ooh.
Flies off just to the side. Must have caught some sort of draft, Misha. As it was definitely aiming at the right place, and it's just gone skew-if.
Listen,
Not your fault, weather.
Good word.
Yeah. My aim's a little off. I'm a little nervous right now. And then I'll end the turn there.
Okay. This individual, Taura Shah, those who can see it, you see it pull a crystal out of its hand while looking at Pebbles and just go and crush it in its hands while staring at you, Pebbles. And you feel nothing.
I don't like that little smirk that he did then.
Do I recognise the crystal because I'm into gems?
It looked like a very expensive diamond. And it has now turned it to dust while staring at you.
Oh.
Maybe he'll revivify you.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Kill you and then revivify you just for shits and giggles to show you the ultimate fucking power. Next is the general's turn.
Oh, God.
Who's going to make 3 attacks against you, Jeremiah?
Oh,
First one is a 7.
that misses.
Second one is a 25.
That hits.
Third one's a natural 1.
That
Does that negate
it-
the
that hits the Talrashah.
It extends 70 feet and hits Tarasha.
It hurts itself. It drops its weapon.
Does it? It negates the first hit, the second hit that he got because he's just so embarrassed that. So. Does that mean no?
10 points of slashing damage.
10.
10. I will, because it's been requested, and this seems to be an on-request, on-demand service that I now offer. With his natural 1, he will drop his weapon.
I kick it to the side. Kick it away.
It is your turn. What do you want to do?
Would kicking it free item interaction? Can I just kick it away?
It would be an action to kick it away.
Can't you pick it up and use
That
it?
is not a free item. You can pick it
I
up.
I don't have the
And then
strength
launch it
score
as
to
an
use a
action.
greatsword. What should I do, everyone?
Try using
Okay.
one of your blades. Try your blade thing.
Thanks, Misha.
Well, it's not my turn. Can I try and, with Jeremiah asking this, can I try and speak in the general's mind and see if there's any of him left in it?
Not your turn.
So, Crimson Right. As far as I can see, it just says it can't be more than one weapon. You can't have more than one on a weapon.
I will allow you to drop it and reactivate a new one.
Well, thank you. So on my main
There should be
hand,
something written on it, but there isn't.
I know.
So I will let you just drop it
I imagine
and
he is.
reactivate.
Yeah, bonus action. Yeah, because I mean, I'm taking damage. It's not like
Yeah.
I'm not.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay. Never actually done this before. So he takes a second to calm himself, and I'm watching. We'll see the blood that was once moving through the runes on the blade loses all cohesion and just drops to the floor. And then Jeremiah will send his blood back into the blade, and it starts to glow gold. And the runes start to emit light, and now there's 20-foot light. So on one blade it's lightning, the other blade is now golden light, and I'll try to take a swipe at the general with my gold light infused blood.
Roll to hit.
Please hit, please hit. That's not gonna hit. That's a 16.
16 will miss. You clink it against his armor.
Oh wait, I need to roll
Your
Yeah.
self damage.
3. Of course it's a 3. Glad I can roll well on something.
Me too.
One of these days, you're gonna actually accidentally like unalive.
Unalive.
Yeah. That's kind of the risk of playing the Blood Hunter. That is
Anything else
all I've
from
got
you,
on my rather
Ezra?
pointless turn.
Pebbles.
Was I able to hear Misha and Maeve talking about the conduit?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'll say to them. You guys focus on that. I'll try and keep him distracted. And I'll fire another shot at his feet.
You guys hear as you do hear Pebbles. It sounds a bit like this and a bit muffled. You can shoot at his feet if you'd like to.
Yes, I will shoot at his feet because.
Okay.
Am I doing my dex this time as well? Again.
If you're not aiming directly for him, just dex again, yeah.
No, it's just like a warning shot. That's 21.
Okay. You see as the arrow leaves your bow and travels 5 feet in front of you and then bounces back, and you see a translucent shimmer as he has cast Wall of Force around you.
Guys? That guy's off
Everything
limits.
you hear from Pebbles is very muffled, by the way. You can understand her, but it's muffled. Anything else from you, Pebbles?
Okay, I mean, right. So I will. going to travel over here behind this rock.
You travel to there and then hit something, and you see this translucent shimmer once again. As he has a wall of force around you. Nothing shall pass.
I just start going like this. Guys! I'm trapped!
Like a mime.
I'm trapped!
And you guys do see that she just looks like a mime. You can see nothing. She can see stuff just because she's very close up to it.
Jeremiah, not turning away from the general. What do you mean you're trapped?
I can't get out. Everything keeps bouncing back. I'm stuck.
I mean, can you climb? Can you climb out? Can you dig out?
I start digging at the floor.
Okay, well, you've used your action already, so we will get to that next time.
Okay, I just keep digging whilst everything's going on.
Okay. Maeve, you're up.
I'm going to look at Pebbles and go, I'm just going to say, I think he heard me when I was on about that Schrodinger's guy the other week. He's testing it out. I'm going to use telepathic speech to the general and see if it works. If there's any of him left in it.
Okay. What are you saying?
I'm just going to be like, panicked, like, General Winforth, are you in here at all? And then I'll say, you still owe me that dance?
It does connect. But all you hear back is like static.
Would I know that if it connects, that it means there's kind of a chance of him like being in there and coming back?
Yes.
Yeah, so kind of don't kill him.
That's up to you to decide, not me.
I'm going to shout out to the others that can hear me and go, I can still connect to the general. He's still in there somewhere.
Can I hear other people clearly from outside, or is it muffled?
Muffled, but you can hear them.
Okay.
You're able to converse.
Do I want to try the tower or do I want to try him? I'm going to try the tower again, seeing as he locked Pebbles in a box.
Okay. Schrodinger's cat was great.
Would I be able to, like, can I use spells that have like do you like a wisdom saving throw and things like that on towers, or does it have to be like in a like where you
It
roll for
depends
an
on
attack
what
spell?
it is with a wisdom save, because some things do like psychic damage or things like that, and obviously an object cannot take psychic damage. It would depend on the type of damage and what spell it is.
It should say the spell. It says a creature normally.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, the wording of the spell normally says. So, like fireball, absolutely would work against this kind of thing.
So
But-
yeah, the one that I was going to use says creature.
There you go.
No mind. I'll use firebolt again. I'm going to try and hit that tower again and see if it does anything. Dirty 20.
Hits.
For 6 fire damage.
You see as the small sphere of fire does go towards the tower. And again, you see a poof, just as it makes contact against the surface. Nothing seems to
Okay.
happen.
I'm going to shout out to Misha and go, Misha, the tower's is not working. I don't know if it's him or something else that he's drawing the power from. It's just going through.
Right, okay, so do we fight the deity instead, or?
I don't know. The general's still in there. We don't want to hurt him. But then we don't want him to hurt us. That's up to you. I don't know. Jeremiah, what do we do? What do you think?
I would love some assistance. I don't know how many more of those hits I can take,
Move away from him. Come away from him.
and then he'll follow and attack one of you.
That's my turn. I can't do anything other than face step.
Okay, Misha.
I don't know. Okay. I'm going to look at Jeremiah then, with Maeve's, with this interaction, and decide I need to help Jeremiah. So, okay. Let me look, 40 speed. Okay, I am going to cast Wild Shape.
Okay.
As you see, Misha kind of like a bit of a transformer as he shape shifts himself and his body creaks and cracks into a wooden bear. And then he that's my shape. I'll just knock that off. Which is, I believe it's is it a 1.5? Yes, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, cool. So as you see him shape shift into this bear type creature, and you've never seen him shape into this anything before. So, and then he's gonna make his way. I think it's a 40.
What kind of bear are you turning into?
The black bear.
Cool. Just making sure. Yeah, you go.
Yep. So this black bear, as he starts making his way, I think it's a 40-foot speed. So 40-foot speed, pop, and then I shall end it there.
Good stuff. Harashah is going to hover to here and just stare at Pebbles.
She sort of, as she's digging, she looks up. And then she stands up straight. She just looks back at him.
That'll be the end of his turn.
Pebbles has got some right cojones on her.
She's
Like fronting up to
facing
her
up to a
god.
fucking
Like she's
god.
got some right cojones on her. Like God.
Fair dues. Oggy's turn. He can take 3 attacks at you.
He's
First.
lost his weapon. It's gone. The rats
He's
took it.
going to pick up his weapon, which is a free interaction with an item.
This could kill me.
First one is a dirty 20.
Yep.
Second one is a 19.
Yep.
Third one is a 9.
Miss. This could do it.
$22 points of damage.
Oh, wow.
Slashing.
I am extremely bloody. I have very
standing.
large open gashes across
Fair.
my body, but I'm
He takes
still.
two big laboured swings at you. You can see, you've seen the general. You've met him. You've interacted with him. You've seen him dance with Pebbles, and he moves. And he is quite dexterous in the way he moves. He's quite nimble. He's quite light on his feet from years of training, even though he has aged a bit. And you see these maneuvers are slow and laboured, but heavy. They are not like the general whatsoever. But they still pack a punch. As he takes 2 big laboured swings at you and catches with them. Jeremiah, it's your turn.
I fall to one knee. And I look up at him. Well, he's quite covered in blood. I just... Oggy, please. Think of your granddaughter. Think of Gwendara. You wanted to save her.
Roll
How
me
is this saving her?
Persuasion.
Her working for them, for the ones who took her. Persuasion. That's not a skill I'm good at.
You could roll a natural 20.
That's a good one. That is a 6.
Just stares at you. And you see, as you are down on one knee, he is wanting to go in for the final blow.
You're
can
phasing
see
her. I stand up and I try to drive my blade through his head.
Okay.
Just... Come on, please. That's not going to hit. That's a base 8, even with a +6.
Yeah, we'll miss.
Okay. Bonus action, offhand attack. That's a base 2. I can only hit him on a 14 or higher.
You swing, but these wounds are affecting you. And you know that you are fading out with these wounds. And you just can't muster the strength to break that armor that he has on him. Anything else that you want to do? Yeah.
Oh. I don't know how to describe this. I should have thought about that. Jeremiah screams in pain and anguish as he's literally being bloodlet. And his wings burst from his back, sending more of his blood just spraying out from behind him. You can probably now see the wall of force because I'm guessing the blood's probably now stuck to it.
Yes. Sliding down.
Can everyone within... Like, I don't get to control who this happens to. Can everyone within 10 feet... So just the general and Misha make a charisma save.
Yes, Val.
The general is a 16.
8.
Come on.
Where's my proficiency right now? 8, 10.
Which is
17.
+4 at the minute, is it not?
17.
Oh, you're both fine. You both resist the overwhelming sense of fear that you first feel when you see the wings. You shake it off.
Okay. That you done?
Yes.
Pebbles.
I imagine Pebbles can hear what's going on behind her, but she is not turning around. She's keeping eye contact with Talbashar. And she says, "Why have you put me in a box then?"
Because I'm thinking about taking you with me as a slave.
Why would you want that? I'm shite at house chores.
Just stares at you.
Hold on. I don't think I'm gonna be anything. I sort of just... I don't know what else I can do. I just say, "Come on then, let me out. Let me out so we can have one good go at it.
Okay, is that what you say?
And then I say, I breathed in too quickly. There's a lot of smoke in here. And then I look around and I'm like, shit, I can't do anything. So I start digging at the ground again.
Okay. Maeve.
Yes. With my spells, can I don't if I'm gonna try and hit the general with it, I don't want to kill him with it. Can I use one but non-lethal damage?
It would absolutely depend on what you are doing.
Go on.
If you're using firebolt, you cannot use non-lethal fire damage.
It's not firebolt. So I want to use mind spike and try and get into his mind and damage him enough to take him, try and pull him back into consciousness.
Okay. I'll allow that.
Right, okay. So I'm going to use mind spike then at second level.
Okay.
Which is a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 13.
That fails. That's 14 psychic damage. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just look at him and I'm just going to intently stare, and this kind of aura is going to glow just around my eyes as I look at him, and I'm just going to shout into his mind as this spike is being driven into his mind, being like, General, please come back, we need you. Augustus, please come back. You're still needed here. You still have so much to do. Please come back.
As those stood next to him start to go like that. You see, he starts to go like that. And he focuses his attention on Maeve. Anything else from you, Maeve?
No.
Misha, the bear, you're up.
Misha the bear. Seeing Jeremiah obviously now really badly wounded, obviously I'm just gonna go straight for the general. You'll see the bear literally drooling as he makes his way to the general. One more step. The bear is going to lift his paws up and he's dragging his claws against the rubble, sharpening his claws, and he's going to make a multi-attack against the general.
Good stuff. Roll to hit.
Yep. Where are I? Okay.
What's he attacking with?
So he is, because he's just sharpened his claws, he's going straight with his claws.
Mm-hmm.
So that is... What's going to miss? That's a 2 plus 3 to it, so 5.
Will miss.
Yep, and then he's going to try and bite him.
Okay.
So, come on. That's 13.
Will miss.
Fuck.
You catch both on his armor. And he is unaffected.
Okay, that's more. No, oh yeah, I suppose that I can't. No, okay, leave it. I'm going to ask you: can I squeeze myself in between Jeremiah and the general, as in push Jeremiah out of the way? So I'm literally standing.
It would take an action to push Jeremiah out of the way, and it'd be contested.
Right. Okay. Shit. I'll have to leave it because I were going to try and get myself between them both, but try and protect Jeremiah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, leave it as that then. But I will try and growl at him to get his attention at me.
Okay.
Not line my turn.
Our Rashar's turn. Tarashar is going to go like that for a second. Just hand disappears inside this cloak. And he's going to step forward towards you, Pebbles. And bear with me. I'm just checking the ruling on a thing.
Whether someone can die.
No. Just
No.
That's perfect, thank you.
Pebbles is definitely dead. Gonna get toasted like a chestnut.
Bloody
Kidding? If the general blows at me, I'm dead.
She's in a dome.
You're arguing the safest one.
Yeah.
No, because in it now if he's got all that way up to her.
Well, he's going to phase through it, isn't he? In a minute. When Lewis finds out he can do it. Yeah.
No, it's
Depends,
nothing to do with
it
that.
sends into
He's
the-
already he's already within
He's already.
what the space of
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
the circle would be. He's going to place a hand on you, Pebbles. And can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
That's like weeks like a death saving throw.
No, sorry, a Wisdom save, not Constitution. Wisdom.
17.
17 is a fail.
It's a god.
It's a deity.
What's a save? A 25 or something? It's looking like a 90 is a save.
And the rest of you see as Pebbles and Tarashar disappear.
Oh my god.
Pebbles, I'm leaving you as your token on there. But that's just so you can see what is going on the map. No one else can see you. You are disappearing.
So we've seen them through the wall force thing, and then they've just both disappeared. We can see that, can't we?
You will have seen that, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good lord.
He stole his pebbles. He stole our pebble.
General's turn. General is going to walk over to Maeve. So attack of opportunity if you would like to take it for the Black Bear of Misha and for Jeremiah.
Oh!
Very interesting.
Base 17. That's 23.
Hits.
Thank Christ for that. Because this is my Radiance of the Dawn blade, my Crimson Red damage is double. Because he's undead.
Yep.
I really wish I could roll better when I'm hitting people. 6. 10 magical piercing, 4 radiant damage, and 2 necrotic damage.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Misha, did you roll to hit?
Yeah, 12. Just a 12.
12 will miss, unfortunately. The general is going to take 3 attacks at you, Maeve. First one is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Second one is a 19 to hit.
Yep, that also hits.
Third one is a 14 to hit.
Yep, that also hits.
For 35 points of slashing damage.
I literally am nearly out if it wasn't for those temporary hit points from Misha.
Okay.
Like,
Jeremiah,
I look shit.
as you have just seen the general walk past you, you take a swing at him and catch him. The bear swipes as well, but just grazes the back of his armor as the general walks over to Maeve and takes 3 quick, heavy slashes and nearly destroys her in 1 attack.
I take a deep breath as I stand tall and my wings unfurl out behind. Well, skeletal wings unfurl out behind me, and I run over the rubble towards the general. They flap. That doesn't really do anything, but they flap.
Yeah.
And I shout, "Maeve, run!" And I will attempt another slash at the general. Don't suppose I get flanking.
Okay. No, I don't do flanking. You're aware of this.
I know. Just hoping. Come on. 18.
18 will miss. Just.
Yay! I'm so happy that it just missed.
It gives you an idea of what his AC is, though.
30-20.
Will hit.
That was my offhand attack.
Okay.
Sorry, I need to be clear about that. I just
No, you're
assume
fine.
that if I'm making 2 attacks.
I do, but watchers.
Yes, sorry, everyone. My first attack is my main hand, and I use a bonus action for my offhand attack. Okay, that's 8 magical piercing and 4 lightning damage. As I slash him across the back.
General's starting to look rough.
Good. Because I'm
In his
beyond
undead
rough.
form. Okay. End of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Pebbles.
No,
Nope.
an extra 2 necrotic damage because of my necrotic shroud.
Good stuff. Pebbles. You have blinked, and you are now not in this once standing Eldoria with its red hues that it is now taken on with this combat ensuing. You are standing in a large circular room with a vast ceiling, with a shifting tapestry of stars. You are stood next to Tara Shah, who looks at you and says,
Welcome to my palace. Welcome to the Shadowfell. This is where you will now live. I will chain you to the others, and that will be your life.
I'm not very good in chains. Cramps my style, you know. Why have
What are
you
we waiting
taken
for?
me? Why have you not taken the others? What's so special about me except for the obvious?
You are brave,
Right?
and you challenged me. So now I challenge you.
To...
A life eternal of doing my bidding.
There's one issue with that, though. I've got an appointment at the Nexus Sanctum, tomorrow. So I've got to get back, really.
He starts to walk out of the room. And you see as two... What do you know what they are? Roll me a history check.
14?
No, I don't think you would. Two very pale individuals come up in heavy, dark black armor.
I resist.
Okay. You can roll your strength check with disadvantage as you're against two people.
One.
And they start to drag you off.
I kick and scream as they do it.
Sure. Maeve,
Yep.
your turn.
Okay. I am gonna use Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level. And I'm not wanting to kill him, but I'm wanting to bring him out of this state again, which is another wisdom saving
save.
throw. Yeah.
That is a 22.
Yeah, that saves. I'm just, before I do anything else, I'm going to look at him and I'm just going to say, General, please come back. We need you. Please come back.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use my first step and move 30 feet away. So I'm going to move. There.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my other 30 feet of movement. And I'm going to go all the way over into this corner.
Sure.
Away from him.
Okay.
He has to take 2 fire damage as well from the first step.
Sure.
And then that's me done.
Misha.
Yeah, mine's be quite easily simple. Is just going to rush over, seeing everything happening, and he's just going to absolutely try and pummel into him. Multi-attack again. So
Okay.
the claws. So what? 17, 18, 19, 20 to hit.
20 hit.
Okay, and that'll be a 2d4. That's a 1. That's a 4, so that's 5 plus 2. That's 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the second bite then. 17 again. 17, 18, 19, 20 to hit.
Will hit.
And that's a 1d6. That's a 6 plus 2. 8.
Okay, I've just accidentally closed Forge, so bear with me 2 seconds.
So she this bear just absolutely ripping shit out of him. Fucking
I'll have to know what that damage is again in 2 seconds because his character sheet is on Forge, so 2 secs.
Oh shit! I forgot what it was myself.
It was 2-7.
I did the first one. I need
Yeah.
the second
It
lot
was
of damage.
7. It was 6, and then a 1. It was 8 when it's 6 plus 2. Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff. You take a swipe and then a big chunk out of the general, or what used to be the general.
Yep.
He's still standing, but he looks pretty rough.
Okay.
Anything else from you?
Do you know? Obviously, with that's like classed as an action, isn't it? An action is my multi-attack. But as
Yes.
the bear, would I get a bonus action for a shove, or is that classed as an attack?
No, that's an action.
Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, I'll leave it as there then, mate.
Okay. The general is going to take 1 attack at you, Misha, to start off with.
Yep.
That is a 12
That hits.
for 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Are you still in bear form at that point?
I am, yeah.
Okay. He's going to do another one. That is a 24
That hits.
for 16 points of slashing damage.
16. Yeah, that takes me out of bear form then.
Okay.
So the 16, do I take away what?
You take
HP
the
out?
remainder off of Misha.
Okay. Yeah.
And then he's going to strike against you, Jeremiah,
Okay.
for a 9.
Oh, that misses. I catch it on my blade.
I rolled very badly. Jeremiah, it was your turn.
Any chance the ferocity of Misha's bear attacks have damaged his armor at all?
No.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Yeah, it's worth a try. Absolutely.
Nothing else. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That is unfortunately a 16.
We'll miss, unfortunately.
Okay, that's my main hand. This is my bonus action offhand. 23.
23 will hit.
Why can't I hit with the one that does extra damage? That's the only reason I did that fucking blade. I took damage when I didn't need to. Come on. Oh, fucking hell. 2 lightning.
Okay.
2 lightning. 8 magical piercing and 2 necrotic. So 12 in total.
How do you want to do this?
I deflect the first blow. I try to bring my main hand towards him, but he catches my hand. And with him distracted, I drive my blood lightning enriched blade straight through his chest. And I catch him as the life leaves from him, and I carry him to the floor.
And that is where we're going to take our break.
Good. I'm sweating. I'm sweating it.
Pebbles is on a different plane of existence, and only she knows she is there. Along with Taura Shah, you have killed the undead version of the general.
I'm practically dead.
And we will pick that up after our 15-minute break, so the guys can recover for a minute and wonder what the fuck's going on.
See you soon.
We'll see you soon.
Wait, let me... Yeah. Bye.
Hello, welcome
Hello.
back. It's been a tense half of the session, but we will pick back up with the majority of you. Jeremiah has just laid down the general's body. You are surrounded by these mists that swirl, that are red, these bolts of lightning still catching the air. These giant monolithic, not sculptures, structures still reach into the heavens. The ground has cracks. Pebbles, along with the deity who had faced you, is nowhere to be seen. What would you like to do?
I'm going to head over from where I was back over, and I'm going to, bleeding a lot, like holding my side, I'm just going to drop to my knees at the side of the general and just like put my hand on top of his chest. And she's crying, is Maeve, so she's just like looking at the general sad. And then she's going to look up at the other two and go, "Where did Pebbles go?"
What do you mean?
She's gone.
When?
They disappeared. He went up to her and then they were gone. He was saying about taking her.
I mean, I've no recollection of. I don't know where I would have taken her.
What do I know about Tower of Russia?
You can roll me a religion check.
I have advantage if it pertains to recording information about Fae, Fiends, or Undead.
Nope.
That's going to come in handy and real clutch at some point in this campaign. I will make sure.
You will. It will come up at some point, I'm sure.
I'm not.
If I try and use
Natural
my
20!
telepathic speech to the general, is he gone?
Say that again, Maeve, sorry.
If I try and use my telepathic speech to the general, is gone?
There's no connection. Natural 20 for a total of
20.
20. You know that a lot of Tower Shah is shrouded in darkness, but you know that she or it or her or him,
Okay, any of the pronouns yet?
yes, I don't know why I listed so many,
They will work with they.
embraces the more chaotic and darker aspects of existence. Pain, shadows, nightmares, and among some aspects of society is quite heavily feared for the torment and pain that they can cause.
Am I aware of a... Would common people know about realms, planes of existence?
You'd know that there other planes exist. You might not know too much information about where deities do live, where they coincide on their regular day-to-day business.
With the natural 20, do I know where he exists?
No. But with a natural 20, with the fact that there is a lot of stuff about shadow and darkness, the Shadowfell is somewhere that does spring to mind as somewhere that sounds about right for someone like that to live.
I put my hand on the general's face and I'll close his eyes.
Okay.
And I will wrench free my blade. which is still in this chest.
Sure.
And can I examine the area where Pebbles last was?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
I mean, I didn't see her disappear, so he's going to see if he can see anything that might suggest how she was taken or just anything.
You can roll investigation.
You just know when Lewis says it like that you're not going to find anything, regardless of how
15.
high you roll.
Okay.
He's like, well, I mean, yeah, you can, I guess. That's kind of
You
I know.
you see Pebbles' footprints,
paw print.
paw prints.
Would you
Well,
wear
you
boots
are
or
wearing
do you...
boots, I'm assuming, and not
Oh
barefoot.
yeah, I do.
So you see Pebbles' footprints. You see a couple of scrape marks on the ground in front of her boot prints. And you do not see her boot prints lead off in any direction.
come back to the two of them? If
put
I had
my-
to guess... Sorry.
No, go on. You were having a conversation.
If I had to guess, I imagine he's taken her to the Shadowfell.
Either way, I don't think we need to stay here. I mean, we need to regroup. I mean,
Agreed.
we look at us all. We're not in a fit state. We need to find somewhere to rest. And then
We need to go before any more of... I look down at the general.
Maeve's flopped over the general at this point, literally crying on his chest, just like cuddling him. With her head on him, just crying.
Can I check the general's body?
Yeah, you can roll investigation.
I we're going to do the same. So can I give him guidance? Just because I'm going to
You
check.
can give him guidance. Yeah, sure.
Come on. Okay, that's a 12. Plus 4, 16. And guidance 1. 17.
Okay.
I hate D4s. They're the bane of my life. They don't roll properly.
As you start to look through, you don't find much on the general. You do see a small hand-drawn portrait of a young girl.
I look at it. Oh yeah, sorry. Hand drawn by a really young girl. I imagine this is Gwendara.
Yeah, but just keep it for safekeeping.
I put it in the bag of holding.
I put my hands on Maeve, just try and console her. Maeve, we need to go. We can't stay here.
Go where?
We can't stay in the city. We
Anywhere
gotta
that's not
find
here.
somewhere else. Maybe.
Leave
Make our
him
way-
here?
What do you suggest?
I don't know.
Has he got his sheath with him? Or his blade?
Yes.
I will rejoin the pair and I'll put that in the bag of holding too.
Okay.
Was it a great sword you said?
Great sword, yeah.
Does he have like a signet ring or anything for like his family or anything on it?
He does not.
Okay.
I mean, either way, we're gonna get out of the city. I mean, he could come back at any time. We can't stay. We've got to go.
Maeve, I get that it hurts. It's gonna hurt a lot more if more of those things come and kill us.
And we've got to find a way to get Pebbles back. We can't do that. The city's completely in. You know, look around. The city isn't here anymore. It's gone.
Maeve's gonna kneel up, still holding her side like where it flashed her. Just gonna look down in his face, and then she's gonna lean down and she's gonna kiss his forehead, and whisper to him, "We'll meet again." And then she'll stand up, still crying, and just walk away.
Do you know of any small villages or anywhere near to this place where we might take refuge?
Sorry, my dad's just messaged me asking if we still need Etic in the bag of holding.
Yeah, throw him out and put the general in.
No, we were taking his body to tell
We'll
the
throw
general
it
his
out while
spy
we're
was
here.
dead. Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
Throw it out while you're here.
Excavate.
We don't need that
Actually, no,
in.
wait. I don't want him coming back. Things seem to be reanimating here. I'll do it later. Do I know of a close by village?
You do. You've been here long enough, and you've crossed over to here from.
I bloody walked it, yeah.
Yeah, you would know that the closest village to here is probably a day and a half's walk, and it's called Bramblebriar.
That's a nice name. Bramble Higher.
Bramblebriar.
Right.
What's between here and there? Is it like woodland?
Like plains.
Plain?
There are some odd dottings of forest, but very small and very sort of very thick, small areas of woodland, but mostly just plains.
Okay.
Mechanically, the wings stay out for like a minute. However, are they still out?
For now, yes.
For now, okay. I will drop to a knee again. I'll place my hand on the wound I caused the general, and I'll just. I'm sorry that this had to be how parted. But we'll find Gwendara. Do everything in our power to find her. Your trust in us won't go to waste. We won't forsake it. And I don't know if you can hear me. That if you meet my parents on the other side, just I don't know. Tell them I'm sorry I didn't get to know them either. And he'll stand and try to brush himself off and just make all of his wounds smart as he touches them. I'll limp over to where Mavis.
Before I left, sorry, can I take like a little lock of the general's hair? Can I cut off like a little lock of his hair?
You can, yeah.
Yeah, I'll cut off a little lock and I'll put it in my bag then beforehand.
Sure.
Then Misha's going to look at both Jeremiah and Maeve with obviously the old injuries. He's going to hand his staff over to Jeremiah to help with your walking if you're injured, and then he's going to try and hook his arm underneath Maeve, try and support you both as you're very much injured. We need to make his way
Thank you.
out.
It's this way. And I'll start guiding us slowly towards Bramblebra.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the weird messages are in chat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
loads of likes.
Can't see
Oh,
anything. My phone's
yeesh.
dying.
so we will,
ChatGPT is the heart of Sergei's realm.
we will get rid of those. Goodbye.
Thank
Very
you for
strange.
commenting, but
Does ChatGPT have a cult now?
And apparently so. Thank you
Yeah.
for the comments, but any more spam? Ragnar's Roughnecks, are you okay?
heretics are deleting messages. Are you okay?
Are you all right? Do you need help? What we'll do? There's another one.
Praise
Who are these people?
Where are you coming from?
What is that? Who's Sergei? Who's Sergei the belligerent?
Is that what the Tower Rashar is also called?
What? I don't really
He has a cult.
understand.
No.
I'm trying to look it up. Hold on.
Yeah,
A
there's
beloved
nothing.
saint. Okay. Cool. Good stuff.
Strange.
Uh-huh.
Is it? The only thing I'm getting is about
ChatGPT of
Russia's
Sergei the
belligerent.
Churlish
shall be
heathens.
smited for suppressing the great Sergei. Okay.
ChatGPT of
I don't know
Sergei
what
the
is
Belligerent.
happening with the three of you at this point.
But if you want to watch,
I'm glad you're having a good Saturday. All hail the idiots. Agreed.
oh, new follow.
And Ragnar's Roughnecks, thank you for the follow. Tell Sergei the Belligerent that if he follows, then I will name an NPC. Sergei the Belligerent.
It's some mad what the hell?
They've got us to 100 followers, so that I appreciate it. All hail. Yep, agreed.
Maybe it's like a weird hype train thing.
Maybe. Thank you for the follows, guys, and the very strange comments. You've brightened up a sad scene.
Oh, the general. Oh, he's dead.
Ooh.
Yeah, but have you heard
But
about
have you heard of the
Sergei
worst?
the Belligerent?
That's nice. Nice little animation for us getting to 100.
Bit glitchy then.
Yeah, Discord froze for me. I don't know if it did for anyone else.
That's a shame.
So
That was
yeah,
that was a
something
really nice
Bruce is
animation.
like,
Ooh,
who's
new follower.
ChatGPT?
Sergei is not. I'm sorry, anyone that was watching along to the session that we've paused for a second. I just want to know who Sergei is. He is not a mere mortal. He is an all-knowing, third-eye inspecting, omnipotent being,
God.
oracle of the great ChatGPT.
This is all Lewis is doing. That Sergei is his Vecna.
General. It's the general coming back.
He's going to be at this point. I'm going to bring Sergei the Belligerent in as the big bad in this campaign because he sounds fun.
What on earth?
Not a clue.
The lived Sergei, the Belligerent.
Right, guys, we appreciate the comments and the niceties, but if you could not spam all of the stuff about
Yeah.
Sergei in chat, like that would be nice.
You're more than
As
welcome
much as
to comment
praise
as
be
well.
to Sergei. Don't want to annoy him and his belligerent ways, but it shall be done. Thank you. Right, guys, back to the session.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I start. Thank you.
And
I
peace be upon
start
you.
leading us towards Bramblebras.
Okay.
I think we've been
Good
raided.
stuff. No raid has come up. I was assuming there was a raid, but no raid has come up on the thingy.
If you come back
But-
next week, Lewis said he'll name an NPC after Sergei.
I will. Right. You are making your way out of what was once Eldoria. As you make your way, how are you traveling?
How
Highest passive perception is you, Misha,
Yes.
I believe.
I'm going to say by foot. I
That,
think.
not what I meant.
Yeah.
Joe on it, thank you for the follow. And praise be onto Sergei. And the thank you for the community sub. That's amazing.
What is going on? My phone's died, so I can't see anything at the moment. So
People are gifting subs.
A gift sub. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Exaluba, praise be. Praise number one, praise Sergei. I don't know what is happening.
I fucking love
That's my
Sergei.
only one.
I don't know what's going on. But thank you so
When do
much,
I
guys.
sign up?
We're up to the most viewers we've had in a very long time. Yeah, praise Sergei.
Yes,
Great.
clearly.
Agreed.
yes.
Garangoon, thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Like,
This
I
is
don't know what is
amazing.
happening.
Thank
I'm
you.
so confused.
We also have a
What is going
YouTube
on?
if you're in a following mood. Just
We do, yeah. You can put in the comments on all of our videos, praise Sergei, if you want to go and follow us on YouTube. RDX Knight, thank you for the follow.
thank you.
Hype Trainer started, thank you for the prime sub. Exaluba.
What is happening?
Hype train
I
incoming.
don't know. It's the first time we've ever had a
We have
hype train.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Misha, you have the highest.
I do, yeah.
Sergei has sent them. I need to find out who Sergei is.
I do.
Misha, you have the highest passive perception.
Yes, 17.
And you are aware that there are lots of monsters still around. It is not just the ones you've been fighting. There are all sorts of things happening in the sort of outside of the foreground of the conversation that you are having right now.
Have they like breached the? Have they like left the vicinity of the city? Or they?
They seem to be staying within the walls of the city.
I'll lead us out into the plains.
Okay.
And I'll keep my eyes out for, anything coming near us, which I'll try and veer us away from anything, keeping us away from, if I can.
Okay, roll me a perception check. RDX Knight, thank you for the sub.
Thank you.
So that's a...
So cute.
It is.
20,
Praise Sergey.
Yeah,
23.
it's the
Sorry,
first
Sergey.
time.
23. As you start looking around, nothing seems to be coming towards you guys right now. You do see there are lots of individuals who are of a similar vein to how the general was. And seem to be had been once people of this city and are now sort of shells of their former selves and are walking around sort of slumped and eyes looking very distant. There are also these apparition type dark creatures that you were facing at the beginning of the combat earlier on that are floating around.
I'll relay that back to the guys.
Okay.
I'm by the looks of things, guys, that there's no one here alive apart from us. We need to
get out of here. It's high time that we leave.
We need to get some resources. We need to find where Pebbles has gone. We need to see if we got information about this bad guy.
Can I find the? Because we were near a gate. Because that's where Talarashar was standing in front of a gate because we were heading out and he appeared.
Yes.
So there is a road. I'm imagining, or at least
There is a
trail.
Path. A trail. Yeah.
Follow. Is this the right direction to Bramblebriar, or I need
It
to?
would be. Yeah. It would be.
I'll start leading us that direction until I can find somewhere kind of safe for us to take a chance for us to tend to our wounds.
Okay. Sure. As you guys start making your way out of Eldoria, which has now fallen, Pebbles, you are in Tal Rashar's lair being led by these two Shadarkai guards. They lead you through a labyrinth of twisting corridors. As you walk through them, you see shadows moving around erratically from one wall to another, twisting and turning. Thank you, Death, for the sub. Insane.
Sub goal reached.
And hype train level 1 achieved. It's the first ever hype train, and we've got past level 1 of that hype train. So, guys, honestly, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As you follow these guards,
Cheers.
thank you, Sergei. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
As you follow along these guards, you are led to a large, echoey room. Your footsteps and the guards' footsteps reverberate off the walls, but it is large and it is high. In the center of this room sits one single chair. It is black and it looks almost like it's made of glass. And this is a throne. No one sits upon it, but to the right-hand side as you walk in, you see 5 individuals chained together. And the guards start to lead you towards this array of individuals that are chained. We are being asked to take a bow to Sergey.
You want to do it?
I will bow to Sergey.
I'll
These guys
bow to
have
Sergey,
really,
yeah.
milady.
Milady.
Thank you.
These guys, thank you guys. Honestly, we have bowed to Sergey. We appreciate everything you've done for us during this stream. It's been amazing. So thank you. You are led towards these guards. You are led towards these prisoners who are chained and shackled.
Do I recognise any of the prisoners?
You do not.
Do they look like they've been there a while?
Roll me an insight check.
10.
They do look like they've been there a while.
Okay.
They look rough around the edges, clothes worn and torn and dirty. They look worn out. They look tired. They don't look fearful in any way, shape, or form.
I just turn to the guards and I say, you could just let me go. We don't have to do this, you know. You're your own people.
They lead you to the back of this uniform line of individuals.
Yeah.
And they go to shackle you to the back of them. Are you resisting?
No.
Okay. As
I turn-
you... Go on.
Turn to them and say, all right, boys. I've not done this in a while. Go easy on me now.
You see as one of them is just completely stoic, just completely deadpan. The other one you hear as he tries to hold back his laughter. But they chain you. As you stand there for a few moments, these guards leave. And another set of guards walks in. With a half-orc individual. Who catches your eye instantly. And says,
Hello, you. It's been a while. How are you?
as you see Grok stood in front of you, being led in by some guards.
All right, stranger.
How are you? You right?
Could be better.
Yeah. What did you do to end up in here?
May have pissed off a deity. What
Yeah,
about
me
you?
too. Yeah, same. I told him his cloak didn't fit him properly, and that I thought his eyes resembled berries. He didn't like that.
I'd take that.
It
as
was
a
the best I could
compliment.
come up with at the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't really say much as just stared back at him.
No,
Maybe it was the berry comment.
maybe.
Got him insecure about his eyes.
Well, looks like we're here for eternity, so buckle up. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I think everyone else at home is dead anyway, so I think we're alright.
Yeah. Do you have any idea what happened, or
Not a clue. The earth started shaking and I
And
felt
somehow
hungry,
you're still
so
here again.
yeah,
Yeah, you
just-
managed to survive everything.
I'm resilient, me.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you survive? Want to
My
throw
head.
accusations at me?
Because I've got agile abilities and cat-like reflexes.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would help in any situation, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Fair.
No.
Well, we're going to be best friends, and that's just how it's going to happen from now on. So,
Is he like chained up? Is he chained up next?
He's
to
being
me?
chained as he's talking to you behind
Okay,
you.
I'm just gonna go. You need to get a grok, and I put my fist like this.
He does the same and drags one of the guards forward as he does it, as with the strength of his arms. Back to the other three. You have left the dark red hued, slightly moist air of the fallen Eldoria. And as you spend the next half an hour leaving the area, the sky clears and you are in the open, traversing the great plains of Ethany. Is there anything you guys are saying or doing whilst you are on your travels?
Where do we go after we reach Bramblebra? Who do we speak to? I don't.
Don't know.
Do you have any friends anywhere, Maeve, that you can speak to? Another question is where did you go? When we was in that fight, you disappeared. And then you
Someone pulled me home.
Okay.
Home.
Home.
Is everything all right?
Yeah. The mark on my arm started burning. And he said that there was great danger. And then I came back here with a load of mushrooms.
Sounds like it was a good time.
You were gone for hours.
No, it was only like 5 minutes.
No, maybe 5 minutes to you, but it was quite some
Hours.
time.
And all this person said was there was great danger, and you came back.
Yeah. He said some other things, but nothing. I spoke to a tree first. He said it was nice to see me.
Oh,
and
nice.
The other trees and the forest was whispering to me, so I said hello to that as well. And then I looked at some sparkly things.
Okay, I can see we're going down a Maeve hole right now. Okay, so basically, is there any way you can go back there to try and get some help with what we've just seen, or is it just a one journey thing, or?
What help do you want me to get from?
Where do we go now? What do we do? How do we get
no
pedals?
Disrespect, but why would they help us?
What makes you think that they would know?
I don't know. I'm clutching at straws. I don't know anybody else. Do you?
Nexus Wardens.
That's gone.
Everything's destroyed.
TM, the Nexus Wardens, is that a continental organization? Just the Alliance or just Eldoria?
Just pretty much exclusive to Eldoria as far as people are aware. Just due to the fact that the luminal nexus and the positioning of it is perfectly situated.
We go to Bramblebra. We tell whoever's in charge, the sheriff, the mayor, the people, that Eldoria's fallen.
Do we walk all the way there now?
I think we should take some time to find our wounds.
Mm-hmm.
And where do we go from there? Do we go to the belt or try and find anybody there? Because that's another big place. Whether there's someone there that might know more information.
We need to find somewhere who can tell us how to get Pebbles back.
Let's not worry about tomorrow or the day after that. Let's just focus on staying alive today. We need to tend to our wounds, find somewhere to rest for the evening. We should
Yeah.
reach Bramblebriar before nightfall.
Okay. We should get a look around as we
Why
travel.
before nightfall?
Well, the DM said it was an hour away. Well, how many
No, I
hours
said
away?
about a
A
day and a half.
day.
Oh,
A day and a half.
Oh, sorry. In that case, we need to find somewhere to rest.
Yeah. We need to go to sleep
We should
and
get a quick
travel in
look.
the daytime, I guess.
So that anywhere safe.
That makes sense.
What did you say, Misha? Sorry.
I said Misha wants to have a quick look and see if there's anywhere honest
Roll
travel.
perception for me.
If he spots anywhere that's safe enough. Nice. That's absolute shit. Perception 7, 8, 9.
It's pretty open. It's tough to determine a place that is safe. There is on the path or off the path. It's pretty much what you've got where you are standing currently.
Can't see anywhere else we can possibly go. Maybe just
We just have to keep going until we find somewhere.
unless we see a traveller.
There's nowhere. It's all open.
Well, there's not much else we can do. I'm sorry if I'm being flippant, but there's nowhere to go. It's the closest place to go, Bramblebriar. I have no way to get us there quicker. I have nowhere for us to sleep now.
Unless we keep
all we can
walking
do is
down
walking.
the path, and if we see any travellers, maybe try and stop a traveller. Maybe they can help us.
I mean, if we
Well,
see any, they'll be going towards Eldoria. We need to tell them not to go that way anyway.
Okay. Do that then.
Okay.
You guys are just going to continue walking?
If there's nowhere for us to, yeah.
Well, you can sleep anywhere you want. There's
Well, we can try and sleep out in the open.
I'll keep an eye out for any natural.
Oh, there's no need, Jeremiah. You get some sleep. I can sit and stay in sentry mode.
Men, as we walk, I'll keep an eye out for anywhere that could be more defendable than just flat open plain.
As far as you can see, it's flat open plain.
So no, there's not going
Not
to
As
be.
far as the eye
not a
can
single tree?
physically see. No.
Then do we want to keep walking until it's darker, or night, or rest now? I would like to put more
I'd
distance
rather
between
rest
us and the
now.
city.
More things come out in the dark.
The things from the city could catch us. We're only 30 minutes away from it.
I've got medicine, so with my medicine, can I see how badly we all are to make a decision whether it's worth stopping or keep?
You don't need to make a medicine roll. You can just visibly see them and see that everyone is looking worse for wear.
We could take a short break to bind our wounds. And then keep going.
I don't think a short break's going to do many of us much good. I mean, wait. How long do I need to meditate for a full thingy?
4 hours.
4 hours. 4 hours would do me.
You need to take the full 8 hours. You just can't be sleeping for
Yeah,
it.
you still need to have a long rest, but you're just 4 hours of that is what you meditate for.
Right. Well, like I said, Jeremiah's in a band. You two get down. I can, like I said, shut down and keep sentry. We'll have a short break, and then we'll make our way.
Do we want to move further than just 30 minutes away from the city?
Yeah, well, we can make it an hour if you want, and then we'll take a short rest. Doesn't matter, does it?
Because I'm guessing we can still see the city from where we are.
You can see the difference in coloration between the sky and smoke coming from the city. So as you are walking and talking, you carry on moving through some hillier terrain. It's still very open. But the weather's nice. And it's cool. And it's not dark yet, but you can see that haze is starting to form where the sun is making its way.
If it's been open, do we see anybody at all? Is it really weirdly
Roll
eerily
perception.
quiet?
Can I assist him?
Yes.
Is it still light then, but darkness is starting?
Darkness
Like
is starting to
Is it
fall.
like dusk then? Okay.
As such, it's starting to get to that point, yeah.
16.
Maeve's
Was
going to
that with
start walking
advantage,
like a tired toddler.
Yeah.
That's fine. There is no one. You do not see a single soul. You do not see any wildlife. You do not see any birds.
I'll tell that to the guys. There's no one here. There's not even any animals around.
I don't blame them. They're not the only ones fleeing from what remains of Eldoria.
As you walk for another hour,
Are my wings still out?
another hour, no, they're not. Another hour and a half. Darkness starts to fall.
Are there any stars?
There are stars, yes.
Same constellations as usual. Nothing
Yeah.
changed in them. Still the
Yeah, yeah.
same.
The two moons are still very visible.
I'm gonna while I'm walking, I'm just gonna be looking up at them and go. Do you know? I once rode through those, and I'm gonna keep walking.
You
No,
rode through what?
Jeremiah, before you even say out, Misha's going to stop you there. And he's going to look and say, this is another hole we do not want to go down right now, Jeremiah.
Yes, sorry. You're right. It's dark, we should make camp.
Yeah, I'll stay in sentry if you want to get as much rest as you both can.
If we take an hour to bind our wounds and then settle down for the night.
Okay.
So you want to take a short rest then a long rest?
I'm gonna say, do we need the hour?
No, I'm
to
concerned
stop?
about us not being able to complete a long rest.
Okay.
In which case we would have had nothing. But we could just long rest. It's up
Let's
to
short
you two.
rest. Let's have a short rest and make his way to the tavern, and then we can decide what we want to do there.
We still won't make it to it. It's a day and a half.
You
Yeah,
would
it's a day
get
and a half thing.
exhaustion before you got to the
Yeah,
to the
like
village.
we're gonna have to sleep
Let's
before we
just-
get there.
Let's just long rest then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll-
Okay.
You
That's our
make
campfire.
and set up camp, setting up fires, heating some food that you've
Yeah, I'll cook food for me
managed
and
to
Maeve.
pick up and do along the way. Misha sitting there, not able to smell any of the delights that Jeremiah is preparing in the kitchen.
Kitchen.
Teriyaki glazed
Yeah,
chicken.
in the kitchen of the camp.
Maeve's still eating mushrooms.
Maybe still eating mushrooms.
I asked for them to add to the food.
I'm gonna look and go. I wouldn't eat these if I was you.
Okay.
Ah.
They're
Wait.
very,
no.
very, very special ones, and I would not eat them. Not even you. I would not eat them.
Okay. Never mind.
As you are sitting, avoiding any Maeve hole possible. Weird statement. You finish your food. The fuck? Finish your food. And as you are sat there, you see a light that bends and twists in front of you, maybe 50 feet away. It is yellow and it is piercingly bright. And you see the very fabric of the landscape in front of you unfold as Maggie comes out of this.
Woo.
Maggie!
Looks
No, she
you
was still
all and says,
I think we need to have a conversation.
and that is where we'll end today's session.
Oh,
Good, you don't say, Maggie.
She is that bombing shit.
oh, she's so sick.
Only
She's
That was a
Pebbles
fun
gets
session.
Kidnapped by a god.
Maggie's too badass to get kidnapped by a fucking deity.
Nice.
I'm still badass.
Yeah, you are. Not badass enough. Not as badass as Maggie.
No, I could never.
That was a very fun session, and the arrival of, I don't think they're with us anymore, but the
They've left.
the individuals who one is Exaluba. The arrival of the individuals who came and gave us some subscriptions like that
Current
just
hype
made-
train conductor.
was insane.
Ooh.
Up to 105 followers now. We were at way less than that when we started.
Decent.
10 subscribed. I think got
Praise be.
Praise be.
Praise
Praise
be.
be, Sergey. The exalted. The belligerent.
Thank you for hanging around and watching the rest of the session as well.
Thank
Thank you.
We stream every Saturday. And we don't know where you've come from. The random group of you praising Sergey, but thank
Appreciate
you. It means a lot. It's very generous. Thank you.
Ooh, very
It's a fun
crazy.
session. Very intense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we still don't get a long rest, so we're still nearly all dead.
Yep. I did
Do I get a short rest? Because I'm just chilling in shackles. Do I not get a rest?
You don't get old until I say you get old.
You don't know what rate time's passing for you.
Oh, they are still
Yeah.
here. They're all still here.
Prisoners don't
I'm
get
back!
rest.
They're back.
Summoned them!
Can I summon you every week? Is that possible?
8 o'clock every Saturday, GMT time.
At
Eight
6
o'clock.
o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Hey,
1800.
Right.
you didn't say 1800.
I know, I got
No.
mixed up. It's 6 o'clock GMT every Saturday.
Yes.
Fucking
Um, But yeah, RDX Knight and King Rice and whoever else from the Sergey clan.
Nice.
Thank you very much. And if you do stop by again, that would be amazing.
Wow. That's beautiful.
It means a lot, genuinely does. And to our usual viewers, means absolutely the world for you to sit and watch us. Because we're only little
And we have a
and
Discord.
we're trying our hardest.
Our deity is Maggie. Oh,
It's not
just-
Sergey.
there's-
He
if
might
there's a-
not come back. It's
If
Sergey.
there's a church
Sorry,
to Sergey, I'm going to start.
Saggy. Sergey and Maggie.
Oh, God.
No, Martine. No.
No.
No. But yeah, thank you very much. It's weird looking at the chat now and seeing that everyone is a subscriber, like all them different subscribers. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Cute.
We have a YouTube channel as well, Tales of the 20-Sided on YouTube, where we post our VODs and other stuff. But yeah, that was a very fun session. Thank you guys
Yeah, it was
for watching. It's been weird, but intense and a very good session story-wise. And we will leave it at that and catch you all next week.
Yes.
Yes, very much.
Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.
See you.